Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream, simulcasting on the CostumeCo channel and on AK Watch channel. And hey, we have a tight little panel tonight, but we will be having one more person joining us. But before we get started, I just want to welcome back Sir Tatiana Tyrell, or Tyrell. She is back with us, one of our queens, the original.
Hello, darling. It's been many a moon since I have graced your screen. I've missed you all.
And we have missed you.
We've missed you. And people are always like, where's Tatiana?
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I really wanted to come for like the first 4 episodes, but like 2 of those, I was in the middle of like general major rehearsals for a play, and then I got sick, and then I got busy with something else. The only reason I'm even able to be here is because I'm on vacation.
Yay! And she's like, you don't have to get up early for work tomorrow.
No.
Nice. Yes. Actually, I think we're in the same time zone now too, right?
Like
it's 8 p.m. for you, EST?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, they're talking about getting rid of that whole daylight savings time. Wouldn't that be amazing if they did that?
The only way they would be able to properly do it is if they do it during like the fallback.
Yeah, exactly.
Time of the year, because otherwise I'm gonna feel like I'm tired every single day moving forward.
Is this the time we have right now? Is this the real time? I don't even know. I think so, right? And then when you fall back, that's
because daylight savings time really comes into effect like for winter.
Yeah,
that's when it y'all go one back, or I go one ahead, whichever you see it.
I was just going to say, so we're going to have Sphinx is going to join us, and it's kind of nice tonight because we started on time. I didn't hold things up too much this time. I got a new computer, so that's kind of exciting. It's a gently used new computer, so that's sort of nice. Anyway, AK, before we get going, do you want to say hi to folks in the chat?
Yes. Hello, everyone. It's lovely to be here always with Heidi, and we have been missing Tati's wonderful face.
Absolutely.
Orlando the Ruin, hello, how are you? Lady Amy, Carla, my darling, good to see you. Nisi22, I don't know if I've seen your name before. Welcome.
No.
Thanks for being here. Michelle Haymaker, I see y'all. Adamantium sliding in. I appreciate everybody being here. I think we're gonna have a good old time.
Yeah. And now, before we get in, the episode is Unbowed and Unbent, which I really love that title, by the way. And it was directed by Nina Lopez Corrado, who I am not familiar with. So I don't know if this is her first time directing. Does anyone else know?
I barely know who the showrunner is.
Yeah, it's a guy named Ryan and another lady named Sarah, I think.
Sarah has always been there. She's like been there from the beginning, I think. No,
Sarah Hess says, yeah. I was just teasing. But actually, I have to say, this season mostly has been female directors, and so it's kind of like I love that.
No wonder I've liked it more than season 2.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, because Claire, she did for 3 episodes, and then we have this. So anyway, love to see that. But okay, so before we get into the episode, since Tatiana hasn't been with us, 5 episodes down, we're more than halfway through this season. I believe we're going to have 8 episodes. AK, is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Spicy episode. Spicy episode. But anyway, before we get into it, Tatiana, why don't you just kind of give us your little, we can get into this episode, maybe give us your beautiful overview. Yes, of your thoughts.
Well, as previously said, I think I like this more than season 2 because the pace just feels like it's picking up more. Loved the first few episodes. Episode 4, I was like, it was okay. It wasn't anything like too huge, in my opinion. But I loved how they shot the Battle of the Ball. I was crossing. the Battle of the Gullet. I noticed a lot of the lighting in that battle. It was so much prettier because it's usually like so gray and sad and depressing, but there was like some beautiful colors
You could
that
see everything.
and I could see everything that in a battle that was very helpful. Thank you. I do find interesting what they're trying to do with Reina. They're finally giving her something to do. I know people are going to. I know people are going to hate it because nettles, and they you want nettles, and you're not going to get nettles, and I'm sorry for that. But I mean, divorced from that change, it is kind of interesting where they're trying to go with her, and in terms of her and Damon's relationship as father and daughter. Because if I'm not mistaken, in the books, Rhaenyra gets very jealous of Nettles, or she wants Nettles killed for some reason, and we don't really know why Damon is so close with Nettles. They say, oh, she's her lover, she's whatever, and this all that. But considering that that's her daughter, Rhaena is his daughter. That gives me a very concrete, valid reason why he would go against Rhaenyra to protect his daughter. Like
that's also a theory about Nettles, also.
That too, but again,
yeah,
it's a theory. She would be like a bastard, but that would be a bastard daughter instead of like his legitimate blood daughter. So it's like mysteries and all that, and I kind of like having that type of concrete reason. And I don't blame anyone who poo-poos it because they wanted Nettles, and fair. But like for me, who's not really a book reader, I'm okay with it. And again, it at least gives Rhaena something to do because she hasn't done anything in 2 seasons. Basically,
she had stuff that she could have did though. That's the big problem. She has a book storyline. They just squashed it.
Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. As for Jace, pour one up for Jace. I liked him. He was just trying to protect his mama and gain some glory. Dumb little shit.
He was disrespectful though.
He was not disrespectful, but like I get it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and you want to protect your mama. But also, I also find it interesting that it's Rhaena who's in some way responsible for Jace's death, because that also like heightens the stakes for her. That creates some character depth, especially between her, Rhaenyra, Daemon, and Baela, her sister, who was betrothed to Jace, who is now another queen who never was. And like Corliss just keeps saying else.
Is that a play on words? I think we had this last time, did we not?
But he sure was strong.
He was something. He was sure something. But and let's see.
By the way, I have some words about Laris later about this. I have something to say about Laris about this later.
Laris
had his own moment.
Oh, he does. That's probably one of my favorites. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire show as a whole, because it's what we've been trying to tell him 4 seasons, 3 seasons.
It was a bit of like it was a bit of like one of those glove moments, like smack, smack.
Yeah. It's like he was us. Like we usually hate Laris, but in that moment he was us, and I love that. Let's see. Aemond, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you have to kiss your mama? Like I get it, you have like a massive Oedipus complex, but like damn. Okay. Then like him and Alice are going to be interesting. That the Oedipus complex is gonna serve Alice very well.
By the way, just before you go on, Tatiana, I just read this the other day. I didn't even know this. So the actress who plays Alice Rivers was on Glow. She was like one of the wrestlers in Glow. Has anybody seen that? She was the one who wore all the animal skins and everything. I didn't know it was her because she always had like heavy makeup and everything.
I've never seen Glow.
She had a bit of a beast within.
now that you've told me that, I'm even more upset that they stole the opportunity for her to like be throwing witchy magic hands in this episode, because there was that fight where she was in the courtyard at Harrenhal, and I thought once that dude hemmed her up, I was like, nah, our Obia queen is not about to just go out here and let these dudes manhandle her. And no, they had Eamon come in.
Yeah,
still
because
that was juice
that
to
was
save the day.
weird.
She could handle herself.
Yes,
he
Sheila
didn't
the
need to be
She-Wolf.
there.
Exactly. Thanks, guys. I know, because there were in the earlier scene, so we'll let Tatiana finish off, but I was saying in the earlier scene, it seemed like she was using her magic there.
That's why I thought it was gonna go even more into the magic.
She couldn't
because
reveal
she was holding her own just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that is a bit of a weird one. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Tatiana, are there other thoughts?
There are 5 seasons worth of thoughts. Orman can go fuck himself with a rusty anchor right on the butt. Like, fuck you. I don't like you and your sensitive nose.
Wait, hold on, real quick. King Cash, hello. So having 2 kids where her uncle is fine, but kissing his mom is where we draw the line. Yes, that is exactly where we draw the line. Because if you can look in history, and not even just Game of Thrones history, but our real world history, yes, cousins and niece and uncle, aunt and nephew, all those switch arounds has been done in monarchies throughout history, as well as particularly in the Game of Thrones world. But it's never a mother and a son or a father and a daughter. Ew. Yes, that is where we draw the line.
Yeah. You never see incest between mother and son or father and son. Nowhere. Like no. Then like okay, but I am very much enjoying Laris's and Aegon's buddy comedy adventures across Rookret. Or what was it? Tangleton and Mangleface.
Smeagol is what I've been calling.
That was a good one.
I can't stand him.
Vega.
That's aliens, yeah.
Let me see. What else? Corlys keeps getting else.
You cannot go back to the source. Exactly.
You cannot. God damn, for some reason I cannot see the comments. I don't know why. But it's fine.
Oh, Tatiana, you have to click. I think you have to open them. There's a little
on
chat
the right side of the screen. You should see a little chat button. You can click that. And
yes.
It may, depending on how big your screen is, it may be on the bottom or the top. Also.
I am here. I'm in the middle, but I cannot. I mean, the button is pressed, but it's not doing anything for some reason. I don't know why. I can see it when you put it up on a screen. I can't see it like outside of that for some reason.
Regarding Aemon's kiss, apparently the actor who plays Aemon was saying it's sort of like a Godfather type of thing. You know, when Michael kisses Fredo. You know, that's what the actress said.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I think he is vastly misinterpreting that, because Michael did not kiss Fredo like that. See, when it comes to Italians, and I can say this because like family ties, the way Italians go are very similar to West Indians, which is my own culture. And yeah, I'm a grown woman. If I see my mama and like we're leaving going to different houses or whatever, I will kiss my mom on the lips. But that's the culture. There's no romances in that.
Oh,
on the
lips also. Like a peck. But exactly, it's like a quick peck. It's not all long and drawn out. And like, nah, bro, no, those are not the same things.
From what
Meeks is a walkabout head into the con. That's why she's not here tonight.
So fun.
No. What I heard from like the post episode is that it was him because all he wanted was his mother's love, and because he sought that love from people like Lady Sylvie, the prostitute. that now he has this twisted mentality of correlating motherly love with sexual love, and he's like, oh, ah.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't think there was any tongue. I didn't see any tongue.
Nah, I don't know if there. I don't remember if there was. I'm not gonna go back and check because
I don't think
Allison's face in that scene was my exact face.
It was worth millions. It was like,
yeah. That's a good name for their little sitcom, Clubfoot and Egg.
Don't disrespect Egg like that.
No.
Well, he is
Clubfoot and Smeagol is fine. Clubfoot and Smeagol is fine.
The Adventures of Clubfoot and Smeagol. Or as we like to call him, Littlefoots. One of the two.
No, don't do my hobbits like that. They deserve better.
What hobbits are Littlefoots?
Oh wait,
we named him Littlefoot because of Littlefinger.
My mind twisted and correlated. I don't know. It was Lord of the Rings and the Land for Time, and it just twisted its way all over the place.
There were those in. Who were the ones before the hobbits? Remember in the
Storks and the Hargroves or something.
Harfoots.
I know what you're talking about, but I forget what their names are.
Yeah, I think it was Harfoot.
Hard-boiled egg, maybe.
Take pictures if you can, Meeks.
Yes. So, all right. So about this episode, episode 5, more than halfway through the season. Now I have to tell you, I saw a lot of the Redditors before I watched the episode kind of were really, seemed angry. I have to tell you, I really love this episode. Like I think AK and I were chatting before we started that, it's not as much action. It was a very exposition heavy episode. But why don't we just kind of go around and you guys can kind of give us your impression of the episode. Tatiana, I want to just go back to you again and you can just tell us. Tati. And then AK can go.
I liked it more than I liked the last episode. It is. I think both 4 and 5 feel like they're establishing episodes. They're establishing the stakes and what's going to happen in the big battle of Tumbletown. Tumbleton. As for the characters, I am so fucking sick and tired of fucking Cole. I'm just waiting for Krispy Kreme to die. Because if you listen very closely in the distance, you can hear Linkin Park just screaming at us. Just I was like, I'm just waiting for him to just get the eyeliner. Just get the eyeliner. Yeah. Because I'm just so sick and tired of his bullshittery. And what really fucking makes me mad is not that he wants to die. He wants to die. Fine. Why are you dragging innocent men
to
your fucking suicide? You keep dragging people that have nothing to do with your bullshit to die for you for no fucking reason. You know what? You just go alone. You just leave the people to Gwen. Gwen will take them to Ormond or whatever, and you go on your own, face the entire Riverman on your own, and you have your fucking glorious battle of death. Don't drag people into your bullshit. God.
By the way, his coat started off white. Do you know that? Like how many iterations has that gone through? By the way, the other thing that's kind of unfair is that Gawain was able to leave, but nobody else is able to leave. Like, he was able to. But AK, let's go to you and get your impressions. Of the episode.
I also am completely and thoroughly disgusted with Sir Hunch and Munch. I don't need to see his face in anywhere else on the map of Westeros. Like, bro, like Tati said, if you want to die, I understand. Go fucking die. But why are you carrying on bringing all of these people in here though? You don't need to do that. This dude's been suicidal since season 1. Like he's been marching himself on a very, very slow suicide, kind of almost like a death by cop, when people do that, where they know that they don't have no other shot to get out, so they're gonna make it somebody else's problem because they're too pussy to take themselves out. That's what this dude's doing right now, and I don't appreciate it at all. And sadly, yeah, Gwen is the only one that can like take the like one or two dudes that he has control over there and leave. And I thought it was very fitting once we got to that scene and Crispy was again lamenting his woes, or Gwen just looked at him like and turned around and left the room, because yeah, fuck you, Crispits. Okay. And I don't like this Ramsey Bolton level of tomfoolery he's been doing with the guerrilla warfare. We have seen the Tully troops and the Winter Wolves. You mean to tell me that our boy little Oscar that was telling Damon, motherfucker, put some respect on my name, talking to the king consort, talking shit, rightfully so. You mean to tell me that he don't have better people watching the camp at night, and Crispy could just really crawl in there? I don't understand that. That's if that's not some plot armor right there at work, I don't know what is. So I'm thoroughly disgusted with him, and I was right with our boy, the head of the Gray Bears. Like, let the wolves go hunt. Okay, if you want to take care of this problem, let these men go do what they do. It'll be over real fast.
I love me some Oscar. I love it. That boy's a homeboy.
He's very, very few Tullys I fuck with, and I like him and Blackfish are like I really try to talk to.
By the way, I have to just point out that Crispy Crunch is a beloved Canadian chocolate bar. So I believe. So it's like one of our top 10 things. Like if you come to Canada, you have to have a Crispy Crunch. Yeah,
I will bear that in mind if I ever go to the farm.
I gotta send some to you guys. I gotta send you a
one of those package in my next gift box.
I will. I have to do to do some gift boxes for you guys. Okay, that's something I have to work on after the season. I won't.
Don't forget the Kit Kats, because y'all got like all the flavors up there, and we don't.
So speaking of Oscar and the Winter Wolves, like
Oscar
and was it Roddy? Or how do we
Roddy.
feel?
What it's Roddy.
Roddy.
Roderick.
What is what?
Roddy. Is it Roddy? The Winter Wolves.
I always want to say anytime I hear it, I want to say Roddy Piper.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
Back in the day, but
anyway, what I want to know
is that's Dustin. I think it's like here's like a Dustin.
I want to say it's Roderick.
Roderick or Rodro? Rodder. I think it's Rodder.
Yeah,
I think it's Rodder. Rodder Dustin.
Chat room, help us out. I know somebody that has it.
Please.
Jake.
What's going on?
No, what I wanted to know is, do we feel that they're safe? Roddy the Ruin. Thank you.
There it is.
Thanks, Mink.
Thank you.
Thanks,
see, that's the chat.
Roddy and so Roddy and Oscar, do we feel that they're safe? Even though all the tents
were they're okay.
Well, it doesn't
Roderick. It is Roderick Dustin.
It doesn't show
Roderick went there to die anyway, but I think Oscar will be fine. As far as we know, Oscar has not had any children yet, and we know House Tully still remains.
Still going. Yeah.
Oh, everybody gave it. Thanks, everybody. I just wanted to know, like,
that's the one I was trying to
so because Oscar and Roddy were both in the same tent together when then they torched.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So they have some plot armor.
Oh no, they're fine because then they plan for the crow's feet that hobbles the horses. So they're fine.
God, that scene though. Oh my God,
like, not the horses.
Those poor horses.
And I understand, like, caltrops, and once a horse is lame, you pretty much have to put them down. But did you have to do it so viscerally, bro? What did the horse do to you? You're the one that marched the damn horses into that field. It's not the horse's fault that you didn't see the trap and you led them right to it.
It was funny when it first
that's
happened.
How you know that Roddy was out there doing his thing.
When it first happened, I thought it was something else. I thought maybe it was a dragon was above them and the horses were like freaking out, or there was something supernatural. I wasn't quite sure. I was like, what is going on here? And then when I saw
I knew immediately, because it was only the horses acting up, and they were like trying to keep their feet from going back down to the ground. So the caltrops is the exact first thing that I thought.
That
Yeah.
what's it called again?
Caltrop. It's like
Caltrop.
it's kind of like sometimes has like a small or maybe a larger ball of like iron in the middle, and then there's spikes, really big spikes that come out of it.
Yeah.
It's a nasty weapon, but it
like
does
what's
what
it from? Is it like medieval warfare? Like where does it come from?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I don't remember
before.
which region specifically, but that's where I remember learning.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it in any movie or show before, but it was in the book.
I don't know.
How do you know about it?
I know about it just from my real world reading about medieval times, because I'm a weird nerd, y'all. I just randomly look up shit to look up shit.
Oh, you're in a safe you're in a safe space.
Yeah, what Orlando's saying. Yeah, they're caltrops or raven's teeth.
Raven's teeth. Yeah,
that's what they're also called.
Yeah, that was just devastating. And this was like an animal heavy. And
that basically took out all of their horses, because I think right after that we don't see any more horses with their group.
Yeah, the horses are gone.
That was devastating.
That's so sad.
But honestly, outside of that brilliant strategy by Oscar, that was not.
Oscar's becoming like a young man now. He's becoming a young man.
Homie said, "Let us go hunt."
Yeah,
and he was like, "You know what? You might have a good point."
Okay, thanks,
Jake. Go and do that.
Like, you want to play? Let's play.
All right. Thank you, Jake.
Sorry, got a little tickle.
And it makes sense that the Night's Watch would use them also, especially
in the snow,
because they have to battle mammoths.
Absolutely.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just awful.
It is. It does suck. I don't like when any of the animals die, especially in horrible ways like that.
This whole episode, though, outside of our palace, it was like the conditions that, and I know I saw behind the scenes they were talking about that they wanted to really show how like it was very like almost like Vietnam War kind of just misery, absolute devastation, and
no one is in a good seat.
No, and you kind of like. So as much as I would never, ever root for the Greens, I did feel for them. I did feel for them.
HELAENA mainly. I feel for, oh my god, HELAENA. She just can't wait.
Feel for her. Hello, welcome.
Hey, Queen.
Hello. Anyway, so that storyline aside, did you want to go back to, I know we started talking about what did you want to talk about?
What else?
Aegon.
Aegon. Sir Foot's reading Smeagol for filth. I thoroughly enjoyed that because he is exactly 100% right. You have had the best opportunities, the best everything since the day you were born. And what have you done with that whole time? Been a lazy ass drunkard rapist that cries and whines about everything.
And blames everyone else for his misery.
And blames everyone else for it.
Mm-hmm.
You could, when you get to a certain age as a young person, you start very clearly looking at where you want yourself to be in the world and what avenues you have available to get there. Bro, you had all the avenues. You just didn't care. You just wanted things to continually be handed to you. You didn't want to work for it. You have nerve, the fucking gumption to talk about your mom loved Aemon more and he was always better at this, better at that. Have you seen this dude? Have you seen him out there on the practice yards every fucking day, going toe to toe, making sure he gets the training in? Have you seen him on his dragon? Look, do you see how connected he is with Vhagar? How hard he had to work to get that? Again, do you see him? It's not hard. No, it's not about him being loved more or just being better. No, he put the work in. He understood. Aemon understood at a very young age that he had to put the work in. You know, he had the game on lock where Smeagol was complaining about having to marry HELAENA. What did Aemon say? I would do my duty. And it was like 8 when he said that.
Well, I think he loved HELAENA.
Already had the vision. Yes, I think he very much was in love with HELAENA as well.
The man has a thing for the ladies in his family.
I have to say though,
yeah.
but,
I mean, he's a Targaryen, so.
But with
yeah.
with Larissa, did you have a little bit of pot kettle black there? Because I'm like, dude, you killed your family, you killed your dad, and your brother.
Well, see, I think that's why Lars can see it so clearly, though. He absolutely understands what his drawbacks were, and he knows who his family was. He knew that where he wanted to get to, he had to take them out first before he could actually, be fully realized. Because other than that, he had his older brother, who was like this strapping ass soldier that would absolutely always go out there, like literally fathering the next dynasty, or helping Rhaenyra to father the next generation in the dynasty. So he had that, they had Harrenhal for a long time, but I think Lars, again, also, he's got to get his dad out the way, obviously, get rid of the fantastic older brother and go and make his bones. And he's good at what he does. Call a spade a spade. Yeah. Am I a fan of him? No, you're a very opportunist fuck. And I don't like how you took out Zaddy Strong like that, because we liked him. But outside of that, I mean, every move he made was strategic, though. So I understand his motivations. Smeagol don't want to put he's just a whiny asshole, and he needed to be told that. So I thoroughly enjoyed that scene. And Allison, I swear for Lord, that every time she was on this damn screen, I wanted to jump in and tell her, stop stressing my baby cousin out, okay? She has a new baby growing in there. She don't need you stressing her nerves anymore, okay? You gonna
oh my God, I'm sorry, Allison.
Alone.
Allison is insufferable. I wanted to just punch her in the face. Like every little thing, like with Orwell, you're like, family, like fuck you.
And Orwell is looking at her like, look, and Orwell is very strategic in what he says, and I love that. My man's is there to get a check. He wants to make sure that nobody is looking at him with no side eyes or nothing, because he knows what could happen if he can't defend himself and somebody just tosses out a random suspicion. So honestly, I think he handled that greatly.
I respect Orwell's hustle.
Me too.
He just wants to survive. 100%. I just respect. It's like he had no loyalty. You know what? I probably the same thing.
He's loyal to himself. He's not even loyal to the Citadel like that. I think he just knew that he could have a few better opportunities being over there. So yeah. Or while I'm a fan.
He was very candid too, though. I thought he was like, "Okay, I'm going to do this for you, but after this, I can't anymore." And you're on your own.
Time.
You're on your
own. You're
not
the queen no more.
Yeah,
you're not even the queen dowager.
Oh my God!
Like, so
Allison is absolutely insufferable, and I blame her for partly why Aegon is Aegon. Like, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
One thing that Smeagol did say, that I agreed with, is all y'all had all these big plans for me, but none of y'all ever really trained me on how to do any of this shit. But that again ties into what I was saying before. Once you get to a certain age, and if you see that people aren't taking care of you, you supposed to be motivated to go out there and get this shit yourself.
Yeah, because like, hello, Aemon was despair. Aemon was despair. Nobody was expecting anything from him. Nothing. And he's the one that knows everything
himself.
Exactly.
And hello, a girl is Tara. Welcome.
Hello,
Tara.
Somebody need to put hands on her. I feel like it's gonna be HELAENA. I think because we've never seen HELAENA yell at anybody.
Oh
even
my
when
God!
She was in
that was satisfying.
But she yelled at Allison here. Like, no, bitch, that's my baby.
Well, as somebody who's pro-choice, force feeding somebody an abortifacient or whatever it's called,
and in the same breath that she's trying to abort this baby just in case it might be a boy, you want to leave Lil Jahara over there sitting in the room by herself while y'all sneak out. You think our
maybe it'll be better though.
Kid? No,
maybe it'll be better, AK. Maybe one day you'll be reunited. She's insufferable.
I talked to herself.
She's absolutely horrid. I realize, I know they got to get the story going along, and they're using her as that.
Right, but we don't need to see no more of her. We didn't need the original story. Look,
maybe she'll die alone in the tunnel. and we might have to
Well,
see.
no, because my homegirl is there.
Well, she'll
Like,
get
where's
out.
HELAENA? Where's
She'll get out.
HELAENA?
See,
My
and also,
body, my
I
choice.
I
Exactly,
don't
Haymaker.
believe Allison when she says, you know, the door only opens from one way. Maegor Targaryen is who built those damn. You think he's gonna build something that he could go into and not get himself out of? There's absolutely no way that I'm buying that. I don't believe that they
By
can.
the way, what Mink has posted here, Clinton, he's on Instagram. He's the best Instagram. Like first off, he's always smiling. He's like the
I don't think
happiest.
I've ever heard of him.
Like
I'll look him up.
Clinton is the one who plays Alan or Adam of Hull.
The bald one or the dreadlock one?
He's
Are you talking the dragon rider? That's Alan. Adam is the sailor.
Oh, sorry.
Alan.
No, Alan is the sailor.
Alan is. Oh yeah, you're right. So Adam of Hull. It says Clinton Liberty.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
And Alan of Hull is Abu Bakr Salim. Anyway, he's always smiling on his Instagram, like, and he's always posting pictures. He just like is like, he's like somebody is so happy to be there. Like he's had this amazing opportunity, and he's just, you know, yeah.
Also, for sure. What's up? Welcome. Allison kept her kids alive. Did she?
Did she?
Well, one of them's missing an eye.
Because they're kind of lined, and they're kind of like lined up to die.
Yeah.
One of them was torched and almost died. The other one is missing an eye.
And currently stagnated.
Those were already bad omens. By the way, that they're going to be alive, I think you don't know the story.
By the way, Aegon, I kept looking at his ear because his ear's missing. Wasn't that weird? It just was like a hole in his head.
It looks like a butthole.
It looked like a butthole, didn't it? Yeah, it did.
Which is fitting for him.
Yeah.
That is funny. A butthole and a butthole.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
but back to that story. So but then when we go back to Brooks Rest, I believe, and he's sitting there, and then he puts the apple in front of Aegon. I just love that scene.
What? I don't know what he's thinking right there, because had it been me, after I cuss you out, first of all, I wouldn't have went back there. I think I would have found a way to hobble in through the shadows and just go back to King's Landing like, yo, Rhaenyra, bro, I just escaped. That madman made me go with him. He was on some fuck shit. I've been trying this whole time to come back and bend the knee. It wasn't my fault. Yada, yada, yada. Loras is a smooth tongue motherfucker. Okay. He could have said anything and put himself back in some type of better situation than hanging around Smeagol and where they're like barely getting the right rations every day. I wouldn't have gave him a fucking apple.
But he didn't even know which way was west.
Apple in his face.
He would have. They were completely.
I don't
lost.
believe him.
You don't? He was like,
him.
oh really? He goes, how the fuck do I know?
He knows where he's going.
Okay, well, I think.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think he knows exactly where they are, because he knew exactly how to get back to where they escaped from.
Well, but okay, so it's funny because I saw this picture before I watched the episode, but Thailand returned. Somebody was saying the other day, I didn't even realize there were two. There were twins.
I was so surprised to even see him. I was like, bro, I thought you were dead. Like at
you didn't think he was dead, did you?
The narrow sea or something.
No, nobody know death. Nobody know death.
Yeah, you're right.
But although he never explained how he got out of that situation, like because he was in armor, it would have weighed him down.
Sea turtles.
That's exactly what the fuck I was about to say. You beat me.
He just lay on his back.
The sea turtles, mate. That girl.
Oh, the seas.
It just fell sea turtles. Just traveled through time and just picked him up.
Someone said that maybe it was just. Someone said the water wasn't that deep. Maybe he just stood up.
Maybe there are a lot of rocks.
Armor. She threw him over.
The way they have people in armor act around these bodies of water, it could have very well been that. I don't know.
He just stood up and
they had Jaime survive in full plate armor in boiling
I
lake
know.
water.
Totally. Yeah.
Didn't even come out with a singe. So
Nope.
Yeah, he was
in perfect
clean.
condition.
It was just a shower for him.
That was Braun, I think.
No burned, and Braun pulled him out. How was Braun even able to touch that water also? Because it would have been steaming.
We have a special guest.
Hello.
Girl
I
moved down
made
here.
it.
You did. We're so happy you're here.
Hi guys.
It was shallow water.
Wonderful to see you.
Yeah,
Glad
so
you
he
could
just
make
stood
it.
up. Hi, Sphinx. How are you doing?
I'm good. I was busy, but I was listening.
Oh,
I was.
we were just talking about Thailand. Like Thailand. No, did you think Thailand was dead, or were you not surprised when?
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
Oh, you did. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, I did. I know. Even though you don't see a death, you can't really guarantee that they're dead if you don't actually see them
I still think Stannis is alive.
Yeah,
I never died.
Yeah, he's just chilling in Pentos, drinking a Mai Tai.
And shout out to my girl Nikki from 1001. The Blackfish lives. Taya, do not try to tell us different.
I have to. Well, we were talking actually about whether you think Oscar and Roddy would have are okay if they've survived the camp being burned down.
They didn't show us, so
yeah,
it's hard to say. I think Oscar is definitely. I think Oscar still has a lot to do. And Roddy too.
Yeah, he's got a whole house. Yeah. He's got a whole house to father.
Yeah, and I know the Winter Wolves survived. They definitely didn't go out in no
so they're fine.
lame ass attack.
Yeah, they well. Also, we were talking. Wouldn't they have had some kind of what do they call it? Like surveillance that they would have known something like this was going to happen. Night patrol.
Everybody was on patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest clue that they survived is the fact that they managed to hobble the horses with the Ravens' feet.
Yeah, they set the cow traps and they got ahead of them and burned that bridge that they were trying to bridge.
Yes.
So they're fine. They're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there doing.
At the end of this, some of the Winter Wolves will probably die, but I think a lot of them will survive, and
they have the
Oscar
wisdom.
Definitely ain't going nowhere.
This is one thing. They may be old in body, but they have the wisdom.
They want to die anyway. They don't even care.
Right? Exactly. They literally said, "We came to die for the Dragon Queen." So death or life. They
all these people like
as long as they end the fight.
God, there's a lot of people on death. What do they call it?
Death wishes.
Yeah, a lot of death wishes.
To the North specifically, a lot of times because of their extra long winters and stuff, like the older folks, if resources are scarce, they will just say, where I work, I'm going to go hunting, and that's just them. Throwing them caution to the wind and going to survive in the wilds. If they make it back, they'll come home. If not, that's okay because the little ones will have more to eat without them being there.
Yeah.
So these dudes that's the type of environment these men grew up in. Like I forget who was that said it. I think it was in the Histories and Lore, but like the Starks of old were hard men bred for hard times. That's still these Starks right now. So that ain't a thing.
Sphinx, since you just joined, did you want to just give us your, because we had at the beginning, we just kind of went through and gave our overall thoughts on the episode. Did you want to just give us your overall thoughts? And then we're just kind of digging into some of the plot points.
I'll give a quick little, just because I was listening. A lot of things you guys said stood out to me. So I'm just mostly irritated with a number of people who I'm basically just tired of their bullshit. And Kristen Cole is at the very, very, very tip top of that list. What you said, Tatiana, about him going on his suicide mission, but taking everybody with him.
Everybody.
It turns into a suicide homicide. It's like
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like he's such a piece of shit. Like if you want to die, just do it. Just go die.
Yeah.
But why you gotta take an entire army with you? All these other men with families and stuff, and you just letting them all die for what? Like he's an asshole.
For his glory.
Words.
For his fucking glory, he wants to die a glorious battle. Fuck off.
Yeah, he can fuck
It's
off.
interesting because it's kind of like, we were talking about Ormond being a cult leader. It's kind of cult-like, isn't it? Do you want to do like a mass suicide?
Yeah, you could say
it's
that.
Very
for sure.
culty.
Sorry, go ahead, Christina.
Number 2 on my shit list is Allison Hightower. because she's the
Agreed.
worst mom/grandma of the year.
The worst.
She's like, here, kill your baby. Also, leave your other baby behind. Like, I can't imagine trying to force some abortion tea down my child's throat when she's adamantly
Ever.
telling me she doesn't want to. Like, it's crazy. And I'm pro-choice too, but I'm not pro forcing abortions on anybody. Like, that's crazy. Also, last on my shit list.
I hope she has a shitty period, by the way, because when she took that, like I said to my husband, when
she fucked herself up.
She just took a morning after pill. What's going to happen? And he says, "Oh, she's going to shed her uterus."
She had that heat pad on her stomach. The next scene that they showed her, she was sitting at the table like, oh,
she's got the worst period.
And last but not least is the whiny, snotty baby Aegon Targaryen. I was so happy when Larys told him what was up, called him out for all of his bullshit, told him how entitled he was, how ungrateful he was, how much of a terrible man he was. I was like, yes, finally somebody has said it to him.
And let's remember the shit that we've seen Larys doing. What was he like, the master confessor or something for a while down there, you know, doing all that shit in the black cells. It takes a lot for this man to properly read somebody like this. He's a very calm individual doing everything he does. But
I think he hung all the didn't he hang all the rat catchers for Aegon? Wasn't he behind doing that? Like, because
but he doesn't normally get upset though. Like he got pushed past his little boundary to where he will always just say the right thing. Popping off on the actual king may not be the smartest move, but he was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm tired of your bullshit. Like, I'm about to tell you literally how I feel about you. And I don't give a fuck what happens. Not that Aegon can do much at this point anyway, because
exactly
he has no power.
I was wondering, how sharp is a dragon scale? Because he had he was holding that dragon scale, and I was like, is he going to cut? I thought maybe he could cut Larys with that.
I don't think it's sharp.
I don't think
but I do know that shields have been made out of dragon scales fused together.
I don't think they're
so
sharp,
like they're very durable.
They're able to ride dragons without saddles and not get sliced up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I mean, it was really big. The scale he was holding, and I was like, I wonder if that, like, maybe if you filed it you could, but I wasn't thinking that Larys was in danger, and also there was a bit of a distance between the two of them, but I just had that thought in my head.
Yeah, but that's the end of my rant.
I don't know. By the way, though, do you think that the Krispy Kreme's camp, do you think that they bought what he said, though, like when he did the little speech with them?
I think they had no other choice.
Well, that's the thing. Well, they would be considered a deserter, right, if they left?
Yeah, but who's going to report them? Because if you look at how many people were there before the Caldrops and how many were there in that last scene while he was making his speech, I think half of them have already left. And the rest are probably just waiting until full nightfall, and some more will tiptoe out the door.
So they'll be
Baylor Blakespeare. Hello.
Hello.
Not seen your name. Yep, first time here. Lovely to have you. I hope you enjoy the chuckles.
It's definitely time for a mutiny.
We have waters and potato chips.
It would be awesome. It would be awesome.
I'm drinking water too, Tatiana.
On the way out. Okay, so Heidi, what are your character gripes? Who are you wanting to slap?
Well, Allison the most for me. The scene that really set me off was when was it Lady Grey Worm, Massaria,
Lady Frey. Oh,
White Worm.
The Grey Worm.
White Worm. Sorry, when Mysaria came in, and Alicent sort of like tried to give her the other side of things, and I was like, I saw behind the scenes where Mysaria was saying, "Oh, like that's when it started to crack for her." I'm like, really? That one little ridiculous speech that she gave you was enough for you to crack, and
from the
go
bitch
against,
that has not mattered ever.
Yeah, and go against your queen. Like, seriously? Like, if that's what happened. But anyways, I was sort of like between that speech she gave, the one she did with Orwell, which I was furious about because she's like, "Oh, you know, you're my friend. Fuck you, Alicent." And then the bullshit that she did to poor HELAENA. like I can't her and then oh, by the way, when Kristen Cole, you guys had mentioned this about him, he's hoping that Allison will hear the songs that will be written of him. He thinks people are gonna write songs about him.
Ain't nobody writing a song about you, bruh.
I want him to die the Tywin way. That is the only way I will be satisfied with his death.
You know what? Wait, hold on.
On the privy?
Yes. Shitting his brains out.
I take it back. Hold on. I take it back. Someone is going to write a song. I just haven't asked him to do it yet. So I'm gonna send a raven to my Irish wildling.
Yeah.
And, he actually already has one song out about Crispy.
That's so good.
I think I could ask him to put one together for the finale for us.
Yeah,
we'll see what I can do.
I want to hear it.
Oh, by the way, so when we were talking about the whole like Aegon and Tyland coming back and Larys, we didn't talk about that one guy where he had to kiss his the poopy boot. And then that was such a weird scene, though. Wasn't that such a weird scene where, like, so Aegon's just leaning against the wall, listening to what those guys are talking about. This guy comes in, like, there's no like, what? And he's holding his crown.
See, first of all, why were you talking that loud, bruh? What? Not being aware of your surroundings. Your bag was like right there, and somebody was able to just come up and go through it without you noticing.
It was
also
bizarre.
Why would he? Why would the guy? Well, I mean, to loot, but like
because they've been hearing rumors. I don't know what exactly the rumors were. But he went to go.
Well, I mean, Tyland and Larys were so quietly talking about protecting him. I think
people were talking before that, and that's what made him go check.
It's like. That was a random scene. Now that I think about it,
I thought it was weird that they were speaking. Yeah, that they were speaking of what they were talking about so openly. When anyone could have walked in on him, but I just thought it was so weird when the way the guy pulled the crown out, and then it was just like the crown. Aegon's like, "What the fuck?" And then he just like was stabby.
That's almost like. Weird way sitcom-y, like a sitcom type situation. I was like,
all of a sudden, Smeagol has hands and can jump on somebody and take them down.
I'm your. What do you say? What do you say? You call me? What do you call me?
Am the
sire.
king.
You call me. What do you call?
Yeah, I think that's what it said. You will call me sire.
Your grace.
Your grace. Your grace. Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, at least Aegon is like, it's funny. I'm not saying he's redeemed at all, but he's interesting at least, right? Like there's something fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, he was the most interesting character in season 2. I'll give him that.
And I think Tom, the actor who plays him, is doing such a great job. Like to be wearing all those prosthetics and everything. We were talking, Christina, were you here when we said his ear kind of looked like a butthole?
Yeah, I heard that. It looks like an anus.
Anyway, that's his new name. Anus Targaryen.
Anus Targaryen. Yes.
Anus Targaryen.
I love it. I love it, Tatiana. But I'm really enjoying I'm enjoying that storyline. Even though they're the Greens. So in Thailand is like the Lannister that keeps on giving. But he has one of the things I was thinking about though, he's the one who hid the gold. So I believe he sent it to like 4 corners or something. So he'll be able to get access to that gold. Is that correct? AK, you probably know from the books.
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember them mentioning it that much in the book. But I am still questioning, another episode and nobody has sent somebody over to talk to the Iron Bank. That this could be an easy thing to solve.
That's right.
Anus Targaryen.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I love that.
Okay, but can we talk about Rhaenyra for like a hot minute, because we have not talked about her like at all.
Yeah,
wait. Hold on, real quick. I don't know if y'all know what Emma looks like outside of costume, but I saw a couple vids come across my dashboard of her today, and it literally in their own skin, comfortable, like they know exactly who the hell they are, and they are very, very zaddy in their look, and I love that.
Oh yeah,
I think that aesthetic is usually not attracted to me, but hey, my queen. Yeah,
I will bow to you. Hi.
Bow, bend. You know, I can be flexible.
I can bow forwards. I can bend forwards. I can bend backwards. I can bend sideways. Whatever you want.
Before House of the Dragon, I saw Emma in another show, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like one of the guys from Shaun of the Dead was in it, though. And they were playing Nick Frost, exactly. So that was the only time I'd seen them in a show before this. And so the way that they looked in real life, was very close to what they look now. Although I'd say that they're like Emma's a little more styled now than
very,
very
comfortable on their skin and just for farming wherever they walk.
Oh yeah,
I think the whole cast are beautiful. The whole cast are really beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I think they're the ones that looks best in platinum blonde hair. Like platinum blonde hair is not for everyone. I know I will look like a lighthouse lit up, like a lit up lighthouse. If I ever tried to go platinum blonde, I would not look good at all. But they look so good. They look ethereal as Rhaenyra.
Yeah. Rhaenyra's. I mean, I think it's partly for me. Rhaenyra has that sort of, as George always calls it, like an aquiline nose, like sort of almost a very prominent nose, and she's just very glowing. Like always, like in every scene. I don't know. I give props to the makeup people too. They just do such a great job.
Arse face. Yes.
Tati, can we test your sound? How is she sounding?
Hello.
To you?
Hello.
Yeah, I think
hello.
I think we can tweak it a little bit on our end.
Okay, you let me know. I'm wearing my headphones.
Here, I can turn it down just a bit. Here, try now, Tatiana.
Hello.
I think it's good. Yeah, that's good.
If it remains to be an issue, because like we can't hear what it sounds like coming through on YouTube, so let us know. And thank you for that update.
From Preacher. Oh, my husband watched Preacher. Actually,
is that the one with young Tony Stark's dad? Is that the show you're talking about?
It's
I forget what the actor's name is.
Preacher's name.
I think he's in Mamma Mia, the movie Mamma Mia.
Haven't seen Mamma Mia.
Anyway, husband loves that,
which is a travesty for a musical lover right now. You said her mic
in the movie version of Mamma Mia.
I like Mamma Mia because it's like a family thing. And also basically Donna is my mother. Donna is just
Dominic Cooper is his name. That's Preacher.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That was, I'm pretty sure that was a young Howard Stark that played.
I did not know that.
Tony Stark's
I haven't seen Marvel in years. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was Wakanda Forever because it's Wakanda Forever.
Adam Antian says, just let Tati be loud. She just loud. We just can adjust.
I mean, she is Puerto Rican, so it kind of is the aesthetic,
Wait, give me a second. I can find it.
Oh my God, you guys are so funny.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I like him. Anyways, my husband loves that series. It's really good. So there's a character saying
name Art. Is it the dude? Is it the dude that has like his mouth like almost closed, like all the way up, except for
just a hole in his face because he shot himself in the.
Oh my God! Wow.
Well, I'm not yelling. I'm Puerto
Tatiana,
Rican.
can you reverse it though? I don't know if you can reverse your.
I don't. Well, it's coming. The screen mirrors it. So I don't think we can.
Okay, there, I did it.
Oh wait,
show it again.
There it is. Yeah, put it up.
There it is.
Yep.
That's how we talk.
I told you that's the aesthetic, bro.
They actually sell this in San Juan. I had to buy it.
It's so funny because I'm Irish and everyone in my family is so loud. So I don't know if the Irish have a thing like that too. We're just really fucking loud. My brother we've had complaints.
Honestly, if your family and my family ever got together, we would be forced out of the city for noise complaints.
There'd be noise complaints.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like if that did happen, and I know this is a sidebar, y'all, we're almost done. If that did happen, Heidi, your side of the party would completely dominate in the drinks. However, y'all would still pass out eventually because Puerto Ricans, bro, the party don't stop.
They gonna dance all night.
The party does not stop.
Ain't no party like a Puerto Rican party because the Puerto Rican party don't stop.
You go to a freaking baby shower and it will be over in 3 weeks.
Basically,
I'm just saying.
Basically,
I remember one time
a wedding, that's like a month.
I went to a birthday party one time and it was like they had I think it was like 8 o'clock. Like it had started in the afternoon, everyone's eating and drinking, and it was 8 o'clock, and this is a kid's birthday party, and I was like, they still haven't served the cake. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't quite figure it out. It was like West Indian party.
My dad and my stepmom can have a Like my dad and my stepmom can have a dinner party, just a dinner party with their friends, and food gets served at like 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're crazy. Back to Rhaenyra, the character. I think this is what D&D were trying to do with Daenerys in the latter seasons that shall not be named of Game of Thrones, because this is how you make someone lose their mind. Yes, and I love that they're giving it the time necessary to just pick up and pick and pick and pick. I mean, it started with Lucerys. It started with Lucerys, but then then Jace, then this, then the gold is gone. There's a million and one things to do. You do not have the resources. The rats are everywhere. Like the Battle of the Gullet just was the bloodiest battle. Like you don't know where Vhagar is. You don't know where Aegon is. The people are clamoring for alms. The city watch have not been paid. There's just one, and I was like, this schoolmate's going to lose her mind. I mean, the paranoia is already sitting in. And this is the amount of time that should have been dedicated to Daenerys losing her mind.
Daenerys also like that.
I think that's why though I don't like it, because they're trying to twist that same type of narrative in that this is not Rhaenyra from the books. What was she new to going in there and having to try to clean up messes? Yes, but to this extent, the shit that they're having her do, it makes her look very incompetent, like she wasn't ready at all, and that's not the character. So that's the only reason I don't like it. But I do agree with, if they would have taken steps with Dany, it would have worked out. But I don't like that they wove that in here, because that it just there was enough going on with her character without putting all this extra in.
I mean, considering that the Greens are actively working to especially Ormond Hightower is working within the city to undermine her rule with the City Watch and trying to destabilize the city, so it makes it even harder for her. And she's already in grief and mourning and all this stuff, and it's just, and Daemon is not helping. He thinks he's helping, but he's really not helping as much as you think. And also, I've heard in the interviews to say that she's getting pulled on two opposite sides by Mysaria and Daemon, and each other's agenda. And she's she wants to be just. She wants to be good, and she wants to be as good or if not better ruler than Viserys. But when she's getting pulled from multiple directions, plus the resources are limited, and those limited resources are getting fucked with by the enemy. It's like the fact that she's at all in any way coherent right now is amazing.
Yeah,
And I heard that. I mean, I heard that in the book she gets worse and worse, and she gets like very paranoid, and and she wants to like kill people and towards an end. I don't know. That's what I've heard.
But it
from
is
the
an
book.
unreliable narrator. This is
That too.
But
I was going to say regarding the gold, Thailand, who is master of coin, he was the one who hit it. I thought he sent it to 4 different locations.
That's what they said, right? That it was sent, that it was spread around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the other season.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. By the way, and also her council.
Bruh.
They're hilarious.
Oh my god, it's like
Manderly
a
and Frey. They're like a comedy
those
team.
two.
Manderly, I don't mind, but Frey, nah, Lady Frey. I got beef with your bullshit, bro. Because how the fuck you coming into my house talking all this fucking shit? Who the fuck do you think you are? And to her credit, I will give credit where credit's due. To her credit, once she said too much, Rhaenyra just turned around and looked at her. She kind of collected herself there a little bit. And I feel like she even doubly thought better of how to proceed once Rhaenyra walked away, and her Kingsguard, that was her personal bodyguard, just looked at her like you know that like this sword didn't have to stay in my sheath. You are still lucky to be standing here, bitch. So take the little bit that you get and stop trying to dictate to my queen. It's like, how dare you give our castle away? Look, shit happens. Jesus, I'm not saying go back on your word on anything,
wants that
but
ruin
with this,
it's like
I don't know for what is all I want to know.
It's leaky.
Historically, it's leaky. You can barely keep it functioning. There's no like active trade that you can make there to say, hey, this is a thing that is valued around 7 kingdoms. You can trade, set up different stuff, and just they don't have those resources there. But I fuck with Manderly. He's hilarious. Yeah. And I really want to see what else he's gonna do, because this is also new. The Manderleys don't be down in King's Landing, just randomly on the small council or even camped out there. Why I'm still asking the question, why are you here, sir?
And then meanwhile, I gotta make sure I get the right haul. Then Alan is just sitting at the table. He's like, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm not going to say anything here.
I was trying to say, wait, I've seen your face. Where do I know you from? It took me a while, and then I was like, oh fuck, he's Stan Fogler from the Fantastic.
Father. Oh, what did you know him from?
Where?
From Fantastic Beasts. He's Stan Fogler. He's the Muggle in Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, you're talking about Manderly.
Oh, yeah. Manderly. Oh, that's right. Yes. I know. I looked him up. I didn't know that either until he's amazing. He's amazing. That actor. I love him.
He's so funny.
Yeah. No, he's
we don't really understand it either, Tara. We don't know. The one
it's probably because it's strategic. It's like in the middle of everything. Like you go north, you go to the north, you go to the south, you go. It's like
the biggest castle. It's the biggest castle. See, like I think you could pick up all of the Red Keep and put it in there and still have plenty of room for other things. It's like how they say like all of the other kingdoms in Westeros can all fit inside the north. That's like the scale of what Harrenhal is compared to other castles.
Wow. And it's just the god side, so there's sort of like a religious thing there too.
Right. Yeah, but I mean that's where we got the magic of House Went passed down, because House Lawston, if you remember, Madeleine de Lofston, she was a lady of Harrenhal, said to turn into a giant bat and fly away and do all types of blood magic and whatnot, which trickles on down the line to why the Stark kids were so ramped up. Because who came from House Lawston? House Went. Who came from House Went? Catelyn Tully, and she will always be Tully. Do not try to tell me her last name is Stark. Fuck her.
I was going to ask you about
hold on. I'm so sorry, yo. Psycho Cat Studios. What up?
No, I was going to say, what did you guys all think about Daemon walking out like first of all, like sort of deciding where their energy should be spent, and then just walking out, and then Rhaenyra having to chase after him.
Sphinx,
I
I'm
wanted
passing you the mic
her
first.
Yeah, I said it
Wait,
last night.
out the window.
He has to
Wait,
stop
hold on, hold
disrespecting
it.
her like this.
In public, in front of company.
It's not gonna work. She's never gonna be respected if her own husband just keeps constantly disrespecting her and her authority in front of everybody.
It's wild.
I
don't get it.
I would have sent him to his
man,
room. I would have called for the guard and asked them to escort him and have him locked up, put in his room for the afternoon, like my parents used to.
Yep, send him to bed like Tywin.
Did some bullshit.
like,
Yeah.
My biggest problem with Daemon and Rhaenyra is that they're not. They're either two in the present or two in the future. They're not thinking where they should, because she's trying to like Rhaenyra is trying to like fix everything in the short term, especially like with the people. Taking the bread from the nobles and give it to the people. That'll work in the short term. When the nobles support the Greens and fuck you over, it's not going to, and the food runs out, it's not going to work.
Exactly.
And on the other hand, you have Daemon already thinking, let's go conquer ourselves. We'll go to ET and get all the money and I'm like, bruh, you can barely manage this fucking city. You want to go to another fucking continent? Bruh! Just because you have 6 dragons doesn't mean that you're going to conquer everything. Yes, Aegon conquered 6 kingdoms. Six kingdoms with 3 dragons.
9 kingdoms.
9 kingdoms, I know. Yeah.
9
Yeah, 9 kingdoms where?
Then 12 kingdoms.
I was gonna say, as someone who works in association management, and I have to be on committees and I have to have boards and stuff. Usually, when we're at a board meeting and someone wants to start discussing committee work, we say, no, we're not talking about that. That's committee work. We'll have a side conversation about that later. So I don't know how you do that in a royal council way, but I don't know. It's like she needs a gavel or something, because she kept using her hands she needs a gavel to say, you're out of order.
She needs to know. She doesn't need anything in her hand. She needs to exercise her voice. Stop showing restraint. Just like how you popped off on your small council on Dragonstone, channel that same energy. And handle these assholes, and definitely make sure you handle Daemon. I mean, and Daemon is fucking up, but he is still correct when he walks off, with that smirk, like, you're better than this. And he's right, because he's seen her be better than this. And also, y'all, Psycho Cat Studios, that is the homie Callan, I voiced a character for him going through doing some of the Walking Dead comics on there. You can find his link already.
Oh, that's
in
awesome.
My description. Go check those out. And also, hashtag RIP to the Walking Bread, because our channel got nuked and we're not able to put those audio comments out anymore. And I was voicing Michonne, y'all. It was so fun.
Oh,
I was on there too.
Yeah, right. Yes, Sphinx did one of the doctors in LA.
Oh, that's
it was so sad. It was so sad.
Guys, I was just going to say, regarding this comment, I'm wondering, did she not hear them? Like, we could hear them as an audience, but maybe it was under their breath. And then
I think they could hear. And that's why Daemon looked over and gave him the stank eye that your teacher would give you in study hall when you was talking instead of doing homework. Like, we're having a meeting here. Are you dumb?
But you notice Rhaenyra didn't pick up on any of it because she's wrapped up in this whole Vhagar situation. She's not paying any attention. Daemon was looking like, can y'all shut the hell up? We're trying to have a small council meeting, and Rhaenyra's just, what about Vhagar?
And that's again another thing I do not like what they're doing with her character, because she very much knows how to use the order of operations and prioritize things to do. Vhagar is not your biggest concern right now. Just like you told him last episode, securing the city is what it is. And while we were upset with Damon and his fuck shit, he did also parrot that back and say, yeah, I'm trying to, take care of the city before other places, which he took her word to heart. That's showing that. But you still got to stop talking to her like that in front of company.
That's
Damon.
what I meant.
We love you, but stop fucking up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm just saying that you don't undermine your queen in front of people, like you said, in front of company. Like, hey, can we have a side conversation about this after? But then the fact that he left, he walked out. Like, I don't know how what the decorum is. They don't have the marbles anymore. What decorum is in this situation, but normally you wait till the queen stands and then you can leave. And that's why everybody else was standing when she stood or went to, leave. Right. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't even following proper decorum. And then she had to chase after him, which then makes her look even more weak.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was right in saying like, yo, do I need to go through this same shit that we did at Dragonstone with me telling you what the fuck needs to happen and you just dismissing it to your own timeline? You have to stop doing that. You can't do that. But also this next scene coming up, Rhaenyra, I don't appreciate you not going to see your baby when your baby came back and asked for you.
That was awful.
He maybe might have had a little morning report to give, like Zazu in The Lion King. He probably could have got you hip the game that I don't know like where my brothers and the eggs are, but I know Rhaena was not there. Like Austin Powers' daddy wasn't there. Rhaena wasn't there.
Rhaena wasn't there.
By the way,
I'm the fair.
I was going to say that
doesn't care.
I was going to say Sabbatha. That's kind of a sick name. I like that name, Sabbatha.
Sabbatha. I'm going to write that down. I have a weird fetish for like names that are not commonly used. I like that.
It's an interesting name.
No, I know.
Callan, if you can, go down to the description of this video and follow me on Instagram because you will catch me there a lot quicker than you will on Discord.
Agreed. But also, like I said, there's no they don't have there's this thing in when you're running a meeting, you're supposed to follow a certain structure. There's no structure. It was funny because I was watching before this. I was watching Pete Peppers, and he was saying that sort of everything was sort of unraveling, but in a way not, because it was never together. Nothing's ever really been since she landed, took over the castle. Has anything really been, solid? So it can't really unravel. It never really came together to begin with. And so all of these, like we were saying about all the different things, like the rats, which, thank you. Again, that was Alan.
Adam? What? I confused.
Alan of Hull. Alan is the
sailor.
Right, yeah.
The sailor.
Alan the sailor. Rider. Alan is the sailor. Yes.
Alan's the sailor. So thank you, Alan. By the way, I love seeing all the cute little kitty cats. It was great. I loved it. I have to say, I have a cat that's a killer. We used to call her Killer as a joke. Her real name is that's not her name, but because and she was a stray, and like my husband used to say, God forbid a mouse or anything come anywhere near our property. She would leave a line of dead soldiers outside of her house. So yeah, cats definitely are amazing.
She was accomplished.
Hunters. She was, and she would leave me little presents. There you go, Mom. After I adopted her.
And that's what I've heard about cats. Like they don't mean to just bring in random birds and mice that are so alive.
She wouldn't bring them in the house, but she would leave them on the doorstep for me.
Yeah, they're like,
see, that means she had proper home training.
Exactly. She's paying her rent.
Cat, all right. Cats see this as a transaction, and you think that they're the pet, but no, you're literally there.
No, they literally have a cat distribution system, and you're just his prey. Yeah, you are not the master. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, and then of course it was interesting. Someone was pointing this out though. So Rhaenyra would have known that room where there's the secret door goes into the tunnels. She would know that because she was in that room And so they were like, it's kind of weird that they put Allison and HELAENA in there, knowing there's a secret passage there. But maybe she forgot, like they were saying, maybe the showrunners. I don't know.
Well,
there's a lot.
What harm would it really do, though? I mean, I guess they could get to different parts of the castle unsupervised.
Yeah,
I guess, but I don't know.
Honestly, I think she just forgot. She has so much. She has so much shit on her plate.
Yeah. And it has been a while since she was a kid.
It's been like a
young
year.
Adolescent exploring.
I think when you have prisoners, you don't want to put them in a room with secret passages, no matter what.
Fair enough.
Maybe,
Fair enough.
Like that's not the place for your prisoners.
But like again, there are so many. Like the Red Keep is like 40% secret passage.
Bird on the stove.
If not one, the other. So you might not know where there's a secret passage.
By the way, were we talking about this before? Because I said if I ever like come into a lot of money, I want to build a house with secret passages. Did we talk about this, AK, at one point?
I think
it's been my dream
you
to
and
have
me are
like a haunted type house
that we are. I think we have.
Yeah, like my dad built a few little secret little things because he's really into Sherlock Holmes. So he had like a couple of secret handles, like you'd pull. He had a candlestick that he added above, like but they had like a fireplace, so the candlestick would pull down, and then the fire would come on, and then he had another little pocket door that would be kind of hidden. So he had a few things like that, but I would go like
he built you the clue house.
That's literally what I'm about to say.
He was really into Sherlock Holmes, so he had like a Sherlock Holmes room.
I love that. Your dad was the awesomest.
I've always wanted like secret passage, and like, wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever? Like to have a house like that. Anyway,
I mean, if you have a home invasion, it would be useful.
Totally, you can make it like a panic room.
In today's day and age, it wouldn't even be just a panic room. No, like if some shit pops off,
escape,
and we go into like martial law lockdown, escape. No, I'm gonna stock up the storerooms and be able to just chill down there for a couple years if I need to.
Absolutely.
That's my goal.
Well, I don't know if you've seen Paradise, but in Paradise, that's sort of what happens in that. If anyone's seen the show Paradise, it's really good. She ends up in, she's in, it's really cool. It's Graceland.
What's good,
and then
KP?
they go and they buy a bunch of stuff, and then they just basically live in Graceland, and they lock down in Graceland.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then they've got like, she's wearing all the Graceland clothes.
I love it.
Including Priscilla Presley's outfits.
I love it. Yeah. I watch a lot of build random things underground vids on YouTube, and it's so interesting to see. Like,
I love it. It's very cool.
Yeah.
But I would want my secret passageway, just then I could go through a tunnel, and then it would get, and then I could come out through a grate or something. I would come out through a grate in
the crazy
in the middle of a field somewhere, so nobody would see me.
Anyway, so back to the show.
Back on topic.
Yeah. So I just so the cat is the one who sort of the cat. I thought that was interesting. They used that device to have the cat find the tunnel, and then they were able to discover it.
And oh my God, Rhaenyra having to hold petitions while on her first day of period.
Yeah.
Oh God, I felt so hard for her.
Every woman felt that scene, because yes, that fucking Miss Red do not give a fuck about your schedule.
No.
She don't care if you have to go anywhere. She don't care if you're wearing all white because it's an all white party. You will be fucked up every time, and you won't notice until you've already left the house and are halfway there, or you're already there.
I mean, I'm just glad she was standing up when she realized she was bleeding. Imagine if she was sitting down.
Haymaker apparently is living in the movie Parasite. He's like,
that makes sense. That makes total sense.
I mean, look, are you paying tidings though? Because I don't think. Well, I mean, just from some of the Korean friends that I have, I don't think you would really even begrudge of that too much, as long as you are not a nuisance and you're giving some type of compensation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, everybody loves the cats. Yeah, unless you're a dog person. Maybe
unless you're a dog person. I know lots of dog people that do not like cats.
No,
my dad.
Oh, shit.
My dad is the full-blooded.
Oh, really? But they're so cute.
That's awesome.
Well, it kind of reminded me back to, remember, I think it was season 2 when Aegon was sitting at the table and there was that vase there, and he reminded me of a cat. He just kept pushing the vase and then it finally fell off the table.
Fucking Smeagol. See, you know what? And that's what he is. He's a fucking cat just running around being an orange cat specifically.
Yes.
Run around doing ridiculous random bullshit.
Like Mr. Mistopheles.
All day. Something. Right, exactly. No, wait, no, not Mr. Mistopheles. What the Rumble to what's
Mungo Jerry
Rumble Teeter. Rumble Teeter, yes.
Mungo Jerry and Rumble
Cherry and Bumble Teeth. Yeah, if y'all don't know those names, that's a cat.
No, I don't know my Mr. Mistopheles cat. So sorry.
Well,
I don't know.
Mungo Jerry and Rumble Teeter.
What's Hazel?
Which one is that? The one Taylor Swift played? Which one?
No, she was Bumble Arena.
Whoa, hold on, wait, no, okay. We will not mention the travesty of Taylor Swift on that bullshit. I will recommend you go watch the London Live on Stage performance.
The 1998
by Andrew, the one by Andrew Lloyd Webber specifically. Thank you.
Yeah.
The 1998 version, just watch that one, you'll be fine.
Okay, all right.
Ew.
That was
speak of
it. Okay, so the yes. We won't talk about it again.
You named your husky Edard. I love that.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
I adore that so much.
That's so sweet.
All right, sorry. Sidebar, y'all. Sorry. Let's backtrack. My ladies, keep the train moving.
Okay, so back to Rhaenyra. Anything else about
her? You, Callan, as soon as I say keep the train moving, you ask this question.
You know what we have to talk about? We have to talk about when Daemon and Rhaenyra were speaking in High Valyrian in the set. Isn't that an amazing scene? That was one of my favorite scenes of the season.
Tati and Heidi, I would like you guys' opinions on this, because like me and Sphinx and Meeks talked about this in the after show. Like, do you think they should have continued that conversation there at all? Because when they were alone, they were speaking like the regular language, and then that one nun came in and Daemon noticed and he switched to High Valyrian, and then very quickly the attendant left, and then they sent 2 other people in there that were not leaving while they were speaking High Valyrian. Do you think that was deliberate because she couldn't, the first person couldn't understand what they were saying, and they're actively spying on them under the guise of praying or giving blessings or whatever?
How many people in the faith can know High Valyrian? I thought it was their secret language.
I think well, it is the general population of Westeros doesn't speak it, but the maesters would know. They would know the language. They have all the books.
I didn't get that vibe, but you could be right. I didn't get that. I thought they were just speaking in their little secret language.
That's fair. I think that, I mean, it's not telegraphed, I guess you could say. I didn't really think that it was a septon or anything. I mean, the Maesters might know.
But I think like while they're in training, I think that's one of the things that they would learn, because there are a lot of old texts. If you remember how big the restricted section was there are a lot of them, and not all, but a good amount that are in High Valyrian, because they've been taken from all different parts of the land. We know Valyria had outreached everyone back in its heyday, so I think they've collected a lot of that, and they absolutely know the language.
I guess we'll probably know. We'll probably know like next episode.
Yeah, we probably unless it comes to fruition, we're not going to be. I'm not going to be proven right or wrong.
Orlando said he couldn't read he couldn't read the subtitles because of all the candles.
Yeah. A lot of times, depending on if you are able to switch where your subtitles come up on your screen. It's kind of suckish.
Yeah, you might be able to go back and rewatch. What I loved about it is that like Daemon was, well, first of all, they did such a good job. It didn't sound like it sounded like they were speaking in their own native tongue. Like it didn't sound like they were speaking in a made up language. And also like that Daemon was kind of sarcastic speaking in High Valyrian at a few points. Like it It was. I thought it was really good, and Rhaenyra, the way she rolls her R's, or Emma, sorry, the way they roll their R's, I thought it was amazing. So I thought it was a very cool scene.
What do you guys think about what Brian is asking here? You know, I thought people over here in Corliss Stealing Bastards at Rhaenyra wouldn't matter, but it hasn't so far. I think it has a little bit, because nobody in Flea Bottom learns how to read, like unless you're a merchant, or you know, one of the bakers or whatever, that you know they sell bread or cakes or whatever other shops are there. But even them, they're only going to learn the basics to get by where they need to. I think those words being put on that building, I think that was done by someone in noble class, or someone that was hired by noble class to do it. So I think that is actually being taken into consideration right now.
Well, I mean,
specifically to mess with her.
It is heavily implied that it's people in the service of Ormond, because there's that guy that sends
a whole network. What? Yeah. A whole fucking network, and Mysaria, bitch, you ain't caught this shit yet.
Well, and they're smearing her in Flea Bottom, right? They were
exactly
on the walls.
And Mysaria knows Flea Bottom like the back of her fucking hand, bitch. You can't find out who these people are.
I think she's terrible at her job. Like,
you be I thought she would make a good Master of Whispers, because we saw how she was moving last season. Where the fuck did that skill go?
We're the little sparrows. We're all the little sparrows,
little
that
birds,
go around. Little birds going around getting all the information.
Varys ain't there.
He paid them, though. I think he paid them in like food and trinkets and things, I believe.
Well, Varys did, but that didn't. The little birds weren't a thing until Varys got there. I don't know what Mysaria calls her web of minions.
Yeah. Now she did know. She did know about Alicent, but it doesn't. You know, that whole thing with Orwell, like she knew about that, but you know, it didn't take much for him to be able to find that out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Well, exactly.
The maid servant girl saw him going in there with this potion,
with something in his hand.
Yeah, so she just it didn't take a whole web of spies to find out that Orwell was taking some sort of potion into the chambers of Alicent and HELAENA.
That just makes me want to slap Alicent more, because look, you could have hid that thing someplace else, or emptied it and put it in something else, and then just have regular water in there, and then you wouldn't be having these random cramps. Because I don't think she's going to have any more kids, period. But you definitely ain't gonna have any now, because you're not supposed to take moon tea if you're not pregnant. It fucks up your body.
Yeah,
it's like taking the morning after pill if you're not pregnant.
Exactly.
You might never get pregnant then.
Exactly.
There was one other thing I was going to say about Alicent's bullshittery, is when she had her Faith of the Seven pendant, and she's like, I'm gonna bribe a maid or something with that. I'm like, now you're going to put somebody else's life in danger again with your, tomfoolery. So I was saying to my husband, I was like, okay, if I were the maid and she'd given me that, I would have been like, oh, okay. And I would have gone to Rhaenyra with it. And then Rhaenyra might have even said, oh, you can keep it, but like the necklace. Yeah. But I would have just completely just ratted her out right away, because
Adamantium, are you a spy?
I think he is.
Or do you work for the UN in some capacity? Why you know 4 languages?
Oh, you mean in real life he's a spy?
Well, no, that's what I was asking. Yeah. Or are you a translator?
Tell us.
Well, yeah.
Heidi's like, yes, he's a spy in the show.
Yeah, he can neither confirm nor deny the validity of that statement.
Well, you'd be a better spy than Mysaria, because she's just the worst.
No, Callan down, nah. Look, I got beef with Uncle C this season, but not on that level. I don't think he would ever do anything like that.
No, he's off with his fleet, I think, isn't he?
He's off sulking in his fields.
He's big mad.
What's going on?
He's big mad because, to be honest, I don't fully blame him. He lost his wife, he lost his fleet, he lost his home, he lost his children. The children that he do have cannot get legitimized because Rhaenyra don't want to. So yeah, I can understand why he does I'm out. He's he needs he needs a minute. He needs a minute, because a lot of shit has been happening and none of it has been for his good.
Yeah, he's gonna get the.
I do understand, and he was correct in everything he said. Like, bitch, your bastard was gonna be my heir. How very fucking dare you? And yeah, I got beef with Rhaenyra on that. 100%.
Yeah.
Do you what do y'all think of this question here? I am hoping not. I don't think they are, but I think Mysaria is trying to continually play on that with her motivations. And look, I feel for Flea Bottom, but we can't do what you're trying to do right now. Mysaria, we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that was a short-term little situation that happened. Damon's back now.
She was
I don't
stressed.
really think she was stressed out. She was lonely. But I think
sometimes you just need a little something.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a quick little fix, a little whoop-de-whoop. But now she's a busy ass woman. She ain't got time for a romantic lover on the side.
That part.
Did you guys clock this, by the way? Did you guys catch the guy who sent the pigeon to Ormond was the same Hightower soldier?
Yeah.
I didn't clock that.
He's supposed to be a character from the books called like Lord Flea.
Something the Flea, yeah.
You know what? It's
something the Flea in the books that leads a revolt against Rhaenyra.
Yeah, I find it. I mean, there's so many characters in this show. It's really hard sometimes just to track everybody. If you're doing an analysis, I'm sure you would know, but or like people, because this is the actor's name is Richard Pepper, but no, I didn't clock that.
Yeah,
that just made me think of Pete. Heidi, can you invite him on for one of
these? We should. Yes.
We end this season.
Oh, I watch him all the time.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah,
I watch his silo videos. And he's a really nice person too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very nice.
Very nice. Very good dude.
Can we talk about Darren?
Oh yeah, let's talk about
Darren. I like baby Darren. Like I felt bad for baby Darren.
He can't win his 5 ass without being threatened. Like he's so scared. He was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to win."
Yeah,
it's
funny. Ormond's like.
Do you guys ever watch videos about living with a narcissist or someone with narcissistic personality disorder?
Yes.
That's what it's kind of like. I find with poor Darren. It's like he's living with someone with a narcissistic personality disorder. And he's like, he's got that walking on eggshells. Like he doesn't ever know what he should be doing. Like when they were playing that game. And he's like, oh, we can just restart. And then it's just like, you never know what the right answer is. And that this person's just going to be triggered about everything. It's like, I don't want the orange Cheeto. It's kind of like that reminds me of that. You don't know what's going to set this person off.
It reminds me of, honestly, of Jim Jones.
Like, and we've been talking about that.
Yeah. Doing the thing. It's just a random regular game of Savas, and I really need to get this game.
That is so fucking cool. That game.
Cool. I want to get that. But he wins very quickly.
It's kind of like it's like a Restorosi's Savas.
It's like
chess. It's like
I believe it originated in Volantis.
In the book timeline, it's not in Westeros yet. They kind of sped that up.
They put it except in Dorne. It's in Dorne, but not anywhere else. Yeah.
Adamantium is a fellow Canadian. Or I don't know if you're Canadian or if you're just living in Canada. So if you're in Canada, you work for CSIS. If you're a spy. That's our Canadian spy agency is CSIS.
I love how we're so sure he's a spy now.
I swear you said sepsis. I'm like,
oh, hold on.
Your agency is called sepsis?
CSIS.
Another
Canadian spy.
Is Daron gonna make it out of this season? I think he will, but there's not that much.
That boy's gonna be traumatized. I mean, he's already traumatized. He's also already been traumatized.
Yeah. But what I was saying. What I was saying about Uncle C and his bullshit with that, he wasn't wrong. And I also know that Uncle Blackamout is sitting in whatever realm of the 7 hells he's in, laughing his ass off in a very petty demeanor right now. Because again, like I said, I still have beef. Yes, they are bastards. Corlys wasn't wrong. And Rhaenyra, again, this is not the Rhaenyra from the books. Rhaenyra would not care about legitimizing these boys.
her boys were legitimized by her dad. I do not think she would actually begrudge anyone of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dumb the way she did it. The excuse that they gave for it was stupid. That's just my thought on it.
This is an interesting question. This makes sense that they would use carrier pigeons instead of ravens if you're a small folk.
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
That makes sense.
Because the ravens have to be taken care of by the Raven Master, don't they? Like, are they up in the towers or something?
But wouldn't you have to do the same thing with pigeons? Like, you have to train them, and they won't
probably
just
keep it
fly to where you want without being trained.
Well, what if the pigeon specifically is just a high tower thing?
It'd be interesting. I'd like to find out about
that. Yeah, they're known for, that basically building themselves to be parallel with the Targaryens.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make sense they would have their own type of delivery system. But yeah, you went off, Orman, on this poor baby beating you at chess. And who was it that said, Haymaker, he beat him with a dragon piece. And I think that is what set him off. And Daron knows exactly who he is, so he apologizes like immediately. And this asshole flips the script and was like, well, you should never apologize for winning. Well, why the fuck did you make it seem like he owed you something because he won? You asshole. And that is the definition of a narcissist right there.
And that the irony here is that Alicent says that sending Daron away was probably the one true act of motherhood that she did. And she still broke her son. All her children are broken. Except maybe
you dropped him
HELAENA.
off. And she did this shit like she didn't know who her family was.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you know they are some schemers. You have been in on some of the schemes. Why would you send this boy away and out of your sight?
It feels like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. Like, either you're corrupted by the crown in King's Landing, or you're corrupted by the high towers in Old Town. It's like, send it north. Send it to the Starks. Send it to the Starks. They're like the only honorable house in the entire Three Kingdoms. If not, you know what? Send it to the Tyrells. It's fine. They're not as honorable, but they're cool. They're chill.
To be perfectly honest, I've never fully understood the whole concept of warding. Like, why don't you want to raise your own children? I don't understand why you feel like they'll get a better upbringing like somewhere else versus, I mean, I guess if your shit is just fucked up or something, I don't know. Like, you gotta send your kids away. I do understand they do it to create bonds. And
yeah, that's basically what it is.
I mean, there's different reasons. One, it could be to create bonds between two houses. Otherwise, it could be hostages.
Or hostages.
Yeah. I didn't think it was supposed to be for super long, though. Is it supposed to be like indefinite like that? I thought they only would go for a while.
Yeah, like your whole life.
It should only go for a while, like how Ned and Robert were raised in Vale. Well,
yeah,
technically, they stayed home. They stayed home until they were like 10 or 12, and then they went and fostered at the Vale, and then they came back home. That's supposed to be the cycle.
But they came back because of war. Like the Robert Rebellion started, and then that's why they were they already home?
Well, no. I think they were already.
They were still Robert Arryn because the Aerys demanded their heads from Robert Arryn.
Yeah, no. What I think is they were both in the Vale. The whole thing between Ned's father and brother happens, and then he demanded Jon Arryn bring him their heads, and Jon Arryn like scuttled them away. Yeah. Then I remember that Ned had a really tough time getting back home to gather the banners, but he managed to make it because a fisherman, I think, helped him get to White Harbor or something and get into Winterfell. It was the whole thing.
Wasn't Peter Baelish also a ward with the Tullys? That's how he met Cat.
He was, and that was specifically, that wasn't a hostage situation. That was specifically to get Peter a better education.
Yeah,
because
he gave him a little bit more station.
Yeah, because his father is from like the fingers, and he did a service
he was a hedge
to
knight, wasn't he? Yeah.
No, he had the tower, or did he?
I don't know if he had a house.
I don't know.
I think
Maybe his grandfather. I don't think it was him. I think maybe his grandfather was the head knight, and he did a service to the Tullys, and they were given like the place in the fingers, and I think Hussar Tully and Littlefinger's father were friends or something, or did him another service, and as recompense, he allowed Littlefinger to come be fostered.
Yeah, that's what I think the service was. I think he fought for him in some random skirmish, and he was able to
probably like the 920 Kings or the Greyjoy Rebellion or something
one
like
of
that.
them. Yeah,
probably the Greyjoy Rebellion. Honestly, I think it was the Greyjoy Rebellion that Hussar Tully agreed to ward.
Hold on.
Him.
You said you would rather be with Ormond than be with the. Okay, I'm glad you specified that, because I was about to say which Targs. Yeah, I do not want to be anywhere around a Aemon or Smeagol. No, thank you.
That's what I said. Send him to the Starks or send him to the Tyrells. Like those two are cool. Yeah. If you were me, I would have sent him to the Starks because they're like the only honorable house in the entire Seven Kingdoms.
That is a very good point, especially at this time period. Why did you pick the Vale? You easily, like House Stark was literally like one of the first ones to make that pact, back when Viserys was on the throne. So yeah, if you would have sent them to Cregan, you wouldn't have had shit to worry about.
You mean Rhaenyra taking with her kids?
Yeah, if all of them would have went to the north instead of to the Vale.
Well, I mean, it was because Lady Arryn was related. I think it was because there was a blood relation there between Rhaenyra and Lady Arryn.
Her mother Arryn?
Her mother's an Arryn.
Yeah, it's Emma Arryn.
Oh, Emma was an Arryn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's because blood thicker than water and all that stuff.
Also, I think they have like that. It's fortified. It's very like protected.
And yeah, it's impenetrable.
Impregnable.
Yeah.
Impregnable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a good dog mom.
Aside from Dragon. Aside from Dragon.
She is a good dog mom. She was loving on that dog.
She is. I agree.
She's petting that dog.
Yeah.
By the way, I kind of low-key love Jane Arryn's
costume?
Outfit.
Her drip has been on point. There's never been a scene where she has not come in stacked to nice. It's low key, much like House Valerian. Always stay dripped out.
And her little cape, her little riding cape was so cute.
It's adorable.
I was like, oh my god, I would wear that.
I know, I love it. I was gonna say, someone was talking about the coin.
Shit, that's so cool, Callan.
Y'all
remember the Mord character? That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah, the Sky Cell dude making noise.
Yeah, that was season 1. Damn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was gonna say, someone was talking about the coin, like Darren's coin. So what y'all think about that? That I don't know, is it called minted? He had them minted.
I thought it was crazy that he was already passing them out.
Already,
I thought that was crazy as well.
I thought that is bold. That is bold.
I asked Vincent and Meeks this when we talked about it. So I'm asking you, Heidi and Tati, have y'all seen Street Fighter?
No, I've heard about it though.
Old school movie with Raul Julia, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I think a review of it. I think
years ago I might have.
Okay, so Ormond making that coin is very reminiscent of near the end of the movie, one of Bison's henchmen steals like this huge case that's supposed to have a bunch of cash in it. And he thinks even though the shit has gone down and they didn't win, he can escape with a fortune and still live comfortably. But when he opens the chest, there is money in there, but it's money that's has Bison's face on it. So it's worthless in that world. And I think that's going to come into play later because why would you do this? Nobody cares about your little Bitcoin We're not checking for it.
I think it's gold though.
You
I think
are
it's
not the thief.
gold. So,
But if it
Yeah,
doesn't have the right
I think
paste on
it's
it,
gold
it's
too.
not worth
But-
anything.
okay.
Exactly, but it's not gonna ever be worth anything.
It's not a Darren coin. Like nobody cares about Darren coins. You need gold dragons.
You need gold.
But do you
dragons.
think he was handing them out hoping that they would get found? Because why would he be distributing them early at this point?
Because he doesn't have any actual money to pay them. Is what I
that and what I understood. Well, from what I understood, it was that the coin was going to serve as like a proof of loyalty to people who followed him and Darren.
Which
like,
means that you can do this and we'll pay you, but later after we win.
Yeah, and then this man went out and committed murder on the precedence that he will get paid later for this Darren coin. Crazy.
And what happens if your side
he got his eyeball plucked out and got killed for a Darren coin?
Yeah. So no, someone's asking about the coins. I think all the coins are stamped with the Targaryen sigil. So I think they go from king to queen. Like I don't think they change. Do they under the different? Like,
no, they don't. Because even down to the modern day Westeros that we know, there's gold dragons, silver stags, and I think I forget what the coppers. Yeah, and then coppers. Yeah, that's it. So and even now, with the Targaryen's gone, it's that dragon, that golden dragons that still remain.
There's golden dragons, silver stags, and copper stars.
And the copper stars.
Oh, coppers, like the 7-pointed star.
The 7-pointed star. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So it's kind of like, because I was just thinking, in my country, for instance, we always have a royal on all of our coins. And so like when, Elizabeth died, they had to put Charles on them, which is bullshit because Canadians are like, stupid. Why do we have royal people on our money? It's dumb. But anyway, so that's how it's always been. Every time there's a new monarch, they have to change it. And then they don't take the other ones out of circulation though. They're still good currency. They're still useful. So, but in this case, it would be an ongoing currency. So what you're saying is that coin is technically like a counterfeit coin. That's what others are saying in the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It has no value.
It has no value. But the fact that he's putting it out there, do you not think that he wants it to be discovered?
Yeah, it's mind games. Yeah, it's mind games.
Maybe. But for what Amy's saying here is a political and mental move. Wait, where'd it go?
Oh, sorry. I put it back. Sorry.
Yeah. He says a political and mental move, and he's messing with Rhaenyra. I suppose, but that it would have to go into circulation, I think, enough to the right people to get it. Which I guess since there seems to be a spy network there, he could make it happen. But who's going to trade for that? What regular person is going to trade any type of goods or anything for that coin?
So it sounds like you were saying it's a promise to be paid something.
Yeah, like it's like a promissory note.
Promissory note, yeah. Because
they can only spend those if his side actually wins. So now they're kind of just getting services for free.
You can't take it.
It's a solid grift.
Yeah, exactly. You can't take a gold Darren anywhere right now and spend it. You can try to give that to a barkeep. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?
Like, what the fuck is this?"
You gotta give me a gold dragon or some silver stag.
It's like Fallout. It has to be a bottle cap.
Right. Yeah. It's got to be bottle cap.
What am I going to do with your gold?
Exactly. All right, Calendeo, thank you for coming through. It was really good seeing you, bruv. Definitely hit me up if you have any more.
Oh, he's in Ireland. Lovely.
Needs.
I went to Ireland. It is beautiful. Yes.
My sister is getting married this weekend, and her husband are going to be moving to Ireland.
Oh my God, really?
Oh,
so I have even more reason to go to Ireland now because I was already planning on going over since I'm a citizen now. So that means I can get a passport. I will be across the pond at some point in time next year, and I was already going to hang out with Johnny and my boys that are down there. So, bitch, look, we can plan. Bruh, I'm dead serious on this.
I got it right here. I'm already.
I have to renew my passport.
let us plan a thing, bruh. For real, if I show up, like Johnny's already expecting me, but if I show up with you, bruh, the times to be had.
Don't even.
I ain't saying shit else. Y'all don't clip that. Do not spoil our surprise.
Make sure you go on the Game of Thrones tour, and also to the Cliffs of Moher. They're beautiful.
Adamantium, my question is, and I've never tried this. Have you ever used Canadian Tire money to try and buy Tim Hortons? This is
what is Tire money?
Canadian Tire money. Canadian Tire is it's like a store in Canada where you buy tires, but they sell all kinds of things, and they have a rewards program which they've had long before anybody else had reward cards and stuff. So they give you like a percentage every time you buy something. They give you Canadian Tire money, and there's some places that take it at par. Like even I used to go. There's a ski place we used to go down in the United States, and this bar, and they would take Canadian Tire money at par. So like if you had $100 Canadian, they would take it. And yeah.
Canadian Tire money. I've never heard that term before.
Interesting.
Over here, and you can buy a coffee crisp with it.
For quite some time, if we had, and it may still be so, I'm not sure because I haven't ran into any of the coins in a while, but the Canadian coins were accepted here as currency.
Yeah, and someone put a loonie. A loonie is a Canadian coin. Actually, next time we do a stream, I'll show you guys some. I don't have any on me right now, but yeah, it's a coin that has a loon on it, which is one of our national birds. That's why it's called a loonie. And then we have a
Heidi, on a personal note, after we get out, remind me to ask you about 1923.
The TV show?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. What else have we got to talk about? Do we want to talk about the tableau? The Damon?
Oh, the Last Supper of Traitors.
The Last Supper of Traitors?
A feast of traitors.
A feast of
traitors, yeah.
Which I understand was in the book, but in a different way.
A feast for the book was called A Feast for Crows.
Feast for Crows, but a feast for traitors.
Yeah.
And
I always appreciate meta callbacks like that.
So that Luther was the one in the middle.
The captain of the Kingsguard was sitting in the middle, and like you marked
that
these dudes
hit
that
me,
quick. Bruh. Like we just saw man's over here standing on business, and now he gone already.
Come on.
And he and David were so cute together. It's like booty. It's like he needed a bro. David needed a bro, and he had a bro on the captain and the man, and then they just take his bro away. It's like, man.
Mm-hmm. And his bro held him down.
His main homie, man. How are we gonna keep the gold cloaks in check now?
What's gonna happen now?
Are there any more?
All-out war.
Mm-hmm.
This is the whole thing with the City Watch was just a crazy mess.
It was hard to watch.
Just a crazy mess.
By the way, I watched the behind the scenes of that whole thing because the prosthetics department did an amazing job on that. And everything was those, they didn't use mannequins or whatever. They had the actual actors or background players. So the actor played Luther. But I guess what had happened, they had to put like patches over their eyes so they couldn't really see. So there's this one scene where the actor who's playing Luther, he can't see Emma Darcy, so he's like, Emma, and she's like, oh my god, is that you? But he can hear her. It was really cool. She was in that set. Yeah, so they pardon me. We're down there in that set. It looked really, really cool. The behind the scenes. I think it's like the House the Dragons make, I think is the behind the scenes documentary that they do after each episode.
Yeah.
I would like to address this just specifically because there was a very popular trend going around on Instagram. It very recent, maybe like last month or so. And it's basically the internet finding out that there are black folks in Scotland and Ireland.
The Black
that, like,
Irish
have been there
It's
for
a
multiple
thing.
generations. Like it's
yeah.
not a new novelty. It's there, and a lot of our Black Irish and Scottish brethren chimed in to the channel. Like, look, we're everywhere, y'all. Okay,
Yeah.
it's documented in science. The whole thing started with melanation in Africa, bro. We've been everywhere. Don't listen to what your teachers is telling you in schools.
I think Ryan Coogler's Irish or part Irish.
I've never heard that, but I do know that him and his kids very much enjoy Irish music.
Well, I think they're from Boston, and his name is Ryan, which is an Irish name,
and also from Boston. Yeah, that tracks is a lot of.
So
Irish
I don't know if he might have
Boston.
some ancestry there, and obviously, like in Sinners, he's very
right, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what I was getting to. Yeah, he highlighted that. Which just Ryan Coogler is a national fucking treasure.
Oh, he's amazing.
He really is. I love him.
I love how he wove the Choctaw lore in with old Irish lore and into Black culture, bro. That scene in Sinners where they went through like all of the ancestors being around their peoples in there when Sammy was singing.
Oh, girl, that was makes me to tears. I felt so happy for the African American community. It's like.
Sphinxy, you doing anything for Halloween? Because like Sinners, I've been wanting to talk about Sinners for a while. I feel like we need to put that on the docket
for sure.
Oh my God, I was just about to say, because of what you just said, I would love to have talked about Sinners with you. Because
it's on here. Tati and Heidi, you are invited to the cookout.
I would love to see it. I actually went to see. You know how you had sent it to me, AK? Well, my son was like. He then said we have to go see it in the theater, and we went and watched it in the theater after. It's absolutely brilliant. But I was going to say, actually, I just watched the Bone Collector? Is it the Bone Collector? Another, or was it 28 years later?
The old school movie?
No, it's
the zombie movie.
The zombie one, yeah, and the actor who plays the vampire in Sinners, he's also the bad guy in that movie as well.
Remick.
That's right.
Yeah, and so he plays like a psycho killer in it. I was like, oh my God.
Can you please play a nice person? Can you please play a nice, normal person?
I know. Well, it's funny though, because I just saw that the actor who played Vecna, who always plays like Jamie.
Oh yeah, Jamie Campbell.
He's going to be
Campbell. Yeah,
Jamie Campbell. He's going to be what is it? In the new Lord of the Rings, like season 3. He's going to actually be playing
who?
He's playing
what's
his name's love interest.
Who's love interest?
Galadriel's husband. Yeah.
He's playing Celebrimbor?
Celebrimbor, yes.
Oh,
the Bone Temple. Thank you. What did I was saying the Bone Collector.
I love that.
I'm so bad with names.
I knew that he had to be an elf. Like Jamie Campbell.
Oh my God! Yeah, absolutely.
If he's the younger version of Galadriel's husband, the
younger version. Yeah, I saw a picture of it today on Reddit, and it's like, first of all, the costumes, oh my God, are so gorgeous. We
will definitely covering that, y'all. So stay tuned when it drops. We'll be right back.
I have not finished the first season of Rings of Power. I have not.
I haven't seen the second season either. I haven't seen the second season either, but I think I will watch it.
I haven't seen the second season. I've seen the
watched the
first
season.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen the second
season. Okay, you know what? Now, see, hold on. No, hold on. Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Okay, every last one of y'all, 30 points from Ravenclaw. What do you mean you haven't watched the second season yet?
I kind of fell off. Of it. I fell off. I'm so sorry. I am going to watch it though. I am. It's the same with Interview with a Vampire. I fell off that too. I am going to go back and watch it. Yeah.
I've seen both seasons. I have yet to start watching season 3. I'm waiting for it.
You have not watched the Vampire. You haven't watched the Misadventures of Zadie Lestat yet? What's wrong with you?
I've seen the first season.
No. Another 40 points from Ravenclaw. What?
I thought you were going to subtract points because we're totally off topic here. That's why I thought we were going to get.
Look, we literally are a channel of tangents when we talk about these conversational things. What you eating?
Basically.
Is it Celeborn or Celeborn?
Celeborn.
Celebrimbor. I'm sorry. Yeah, Celebrimbor. It was like a badass way back.
Yeah, that's
he forced the race. Yeah,
exactly.
And also,
hey,
Jenny of Coldstone. It is good to see you.
Hello.
Love the name, by the way.
Yeah, Jenny has been with us for quite a long time.
We were talking about
ever since we were doing Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah, back in my day.
Great ice cream.
So good.
Back in my day.
Yes. Back in my day.
That was a lot more sex.
Okay, so we're gonna
thank y'all. Back on track.
Back on track. Okay, we're almost done though. I think. Anyway, we're doing pretty good here.
Indeed, we are. We have hit all of the big points, and y'all know how we ramble at the end.
I mean, we can talk about Kat and Hugh the Hammer and that whole mess.
I don't think we saw them in this episode. You know who we didn't talk about?
They weren't
though?
Here.
We talked about
Bela.
We didn't talk about Bela and
Adam.
Adam is the shipwright, and that
Adam is
Canon.
Clinton. Yeah, we didn't talk about those two. What is
Dragon Rider?
Yes, okay.
JD
we didn't talk about those
was
two.
good, bruv.
Hey JD,
it wasn't so early for you. I would shoot you the link right now, but I know you be on timetables with baby girl. So anytime you do want to join, though, you always have an open invite if you have any free time. Just saying.
Any hoozles. Where were we?
Do you want to talk about that? Oh, well, first of all, the fact that Bela didn't get to have any rest or eat anything because Rhaenyra is a slave driver. She didn't even acknowledge it.
Whoa. No, I can't. No. Listen. No, Bela was trying to absolutely go out there. Alan. He tried to speak up for her, and also I stand her on that side eye that she gave him because bitch don't speak for me. But she said she could do it. Rhaenyra countered with, if you and your dragon are fatigued, you're not actually going to be able to have your eyes focused to do anything, which is true. But also I agree with Bailey. Look, baby, because I love you, but don't speak for me. Okay, do not take agency away from a woman when she's making her own decisions. I understand he's worried about her, and yes, he is correct. I'm not saying that he's wrong. He is correct, but do not oversee. This is the same shit we've been watching with Daemon and Rhaenyra the whole time. Don't do that.
He's trying to save her from herself.
You are correct, and I understand that.
Driven by guilt and shame, and just wants to keep trying to satisfy Rhaenyra, and he's
wanting
he sees
to be
like
acknowledged.
You're going to drive yourself into the ground with this little mission that you're on.
That's facts. That's facts, and I think Rhaenyra also sees that. But again, this is why I'm saying like Rhaenyra ain't really Rhaenyra, because Rhaenyra would have already helped process and feel that grief. The Rhaenyra we know. Anyway, from the source material,
I don't think she was very cold to Bela as far as I was concerned.
The whole season, and that's unfair to Bela.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's like she didn't do that. Sure, she,
I mean, she was complicit in Jake going to the gullet.
I don't think she was. I think she saw that he was about to go do some reckless shit and she couldn't stop him, so she went out there to at least try to help him, and she did save him once, but Jace refused to leave.
She said in the episode that she wanted to go. She
wanted to go. She wanted to be a hero. She said she wanted to be a hero.
Yeah.
I get it. All right. I'll stand corrected on that point. But you only get one get out of jail free card.
Mm-hmm.
And Jace kind of squandered that.
Yeah, that's true too.
Sadly, so but and that is also on Rhaena, like Tati said earlier, because if you wouldn't have brought that little YN dragon over there.
Not the YN, I'm done.
You don't am I lying? Am I lying, or does he fit the profile? Does he not fit the profile?
Not the YN.
And if you don't know what YN means, I'm not going to explain it here because we don't use those words on here. But you can Google Google Urban Dictionary YN, and you'll find out very quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look it up right now. Am I gonna be shocked? I looked something else up the other day, and it was really horrifying. So. I don't know.
No, I don't think you'll be shocked, but you will immediately see why. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
And you know what? You know what? Meeks has always, y'all know, Meeks always yells at me about being on TikTok. On TikTok, I have seen recently there's a whole lot of explanations for that stream with YNs in full YN attire.
No,
talking about, I don't know why everybody's sitting here looking mad at me. Okay, I didn't ask to come over here to this war and have this little girl that can't even fucking feed herself bring me over here to shoot guns. Like, that little motherfucker over there just shot a blade at me, so I have to respond. I don't know who's friend or foe. Okay, she just said, "Come over here, we got to fight," so I'm fighting. What y'all mad at me for? And that's basically the gist of it.
I say ninja or neighbor.
Yeah. But not everyone knows the context of that. That's all I'm saying.
Brian's asking, is Bela upset about losing Jace or upset about losing her future as the queen consort?
No, Jace. It may be a little bit,
but she spoke in this episode about the fact that her future was lined out for her. She was going to be the queen, and it was all laid out, and all she had to do was walk the path, but she fucked it up. So I think it is Jace, but also she was about to be queen and lost that.
Which also is a position that her grandmother, that she very, very much loved and loved her. So she sees that in it. So I would give it a 60-40% ratio. 60% is because of Jace, because these kids been riding with each other since they were kids. And so they were actually looking forward to their betrothals.
But also, she was saying that she could end up getting married off to an old lord or something, for political reasons.
No, I don't think Daemon would do that. I don't think Daemon or Rhaenyra would force her into something like that. But what is developing between, her I guess cousin, I think it would be
uncle.
Yeah.
Is it uncle? Yeah.
I think he's an uncle.
It's her grandpa's son, so it's her uncle.
Yeah, half uncle.
Yeah, okay. I mean, look, it's not our cup of tea in our day and age, but that shit was common back then, so I don't give it no smoke. And I love them together. We've already seen the signs, the breadcrumbs. They're hinting at it, and it is canon. More importantly, so I hope it works out.
So, are we shipping her and Alan or her and Adam?
Adam.
I'm
the Dragon Rider.
Adam, the Dragon Rider.
No, the Dragon Rider? Oh no.
I thought it was Alan.
I'm shipping her with Alan.
Oh, I think Adam seems to have a crush on her though.
He might, but it was more brotherly the way he was talking.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah,
that part.
Like, it didn't seem like when she was talking to Alan, it was more like he was like, okay, and like you're betrothed, like what's up with that? Like, how you feel about this? And like he was asking more about like her relationship and like her status and how she feels about it. It seemed like he was interested in her.
Just checking up on her. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Adam was more like, I'm just gonna come save you and we'll just run off to exile. More like a brother and a sister type vibe. Not so much. I don't know. That's just what I picked up on it.
Yeah, I think the romance was already, teased with her talks with Adam. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and that is also, like I said, a canon thing from the original story. So I hope that's
Alan
where it
Sailor,
goes.
Adam Dragon Rider.
But, okay. See, I
need a sign on my. Post it on my.
Their names are too damn.
Yeah, I need to make a sticky.
It's like Eric and Alec all over again.
I'm going to blame George for this. I'm blaming George for all the names.
I blame him for all of these names.
He came up with these damn names.
Yeah.
I'm definitely shipping the sailor with.
I definitely
feel
don't
like they complement each other.
There doesn't feel like there's any chemistry, in my opinion, between the Dragon Rider and her. I didn't feel any chemistry at all.
I agree.
Yeah. Outside of just familial ties.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Dragon Rider ties. They're both
but I did think
Riders. Yeah.
But I did think that maybe he might have a bit of a crush on her, but you might be right. It might be more like a brotherly kind of familial kind of, love.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, so like speaking of that what damn it, I forgot that quick. Speaking of Alan, the sailor, he's sitting in on the small council in Corliss's place. And
Mhm.
again, Uncle C, there's rare moments where I have beef with you, but I have beef with you on this bullshit.
Yeah,
Okay.
he needs
I
to be-
understand how you feel. I get it. I'm not, trying to play down his feelings on the giving his kids his name thing. But what I will say in that regard is you had 20 plus years to give these kids your name. So look, failure to do a thing on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. While I still say that Rhaenyra should have just went ahead and given them the names, it's not that important in the grand scheme of things. But Uncle C, you over here throwing a tantrum, going off to saying, well, the triarchy, this and blah, blah, blah. I need to go, assure the battlements and whatnots. You could have your ass at this damn table and not have your son, who really doesn't know anything about being on a small council to begin with. And I don't like how he's, skirting his responsibilities as they were.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But I
feel like
appreciate
it's
Adam
proper
stepping in.
Proper.
Yeah, it's not like he got
disrespect
to
the queen.
shadow. Oh, sorry. Thanks. I'm talking over you.
It's okay.
No, I was going to say, it's not like, we were talking about Rhaenyra being a cupbearer. It's not like he's ever been able to shadow, like how they do in the silo, how you're the decorum, how you behave. Although it sounds like I said that the small council, that they don't really seem to have any kind of rules, like Robert's rules, or which is weird that it's called Robert's rules because that's Robert Baratheon's name, but it's completely different Robert. But they don't have any kind of special procedure at the small council. So poor Adam.
Just blend their name into one.
Someone just said
the bald one and the one with dreadlocks. There.
Someone just said
Alan is
the bald-headed one, and Adam is the one with the locks.
Alan
there's
is
no
the sailor.
play on words there to help me remember that. Like,
okay, wait. So look, the double D for Dragon Rider.
For Dragon
Double
Rider.
D for Dragon Rider. Adam, ADDAM.
Double D for Dragon
Double
Rider.
D for Dragon Rider.
So
Alan for sailor.
Yeah. Yes. Robert's rules.
Alan sailor, Adam dragon.
So Adam is Dragon Rider, and Alan. So Alan, so he's just sitting there quietly because he doesn't know what to do. and because he's in there as master. He's in there as hand of the king, I guess.
Hand of the king, yeah. He's sitting in untrained for the hand because Corlys is throwing a tantrum.
Thanks, Haymaker.
And he
that
told
helps.
Corlys, I'm not from the city. I'm not from the town. I don't know shit about the small council. And he was like, well, you can learn. Okay, just throw him in there.
But and he look, and he's stepping up anyway. He's stepping up anyway. And honestly, he's been one of the most helpful, even in the small advices he's given.
He got the cats in there.
He got the cats in there.
And it wasn't even given advice. He was just having a conversation.
Yeah, because they had an infestation in the old Valyria there.
Why did nobody else think of cats before now, though?
I don't know.
She ain't got no damn small council. There's nobody coming with ideas.
And that's why I said, like, I know you mad at your small council that was at Dragonstone, but you do still need people to be doing things because you literally don't have the time to doing everything by yourself, which is what she's doing now. So
exactly.
You got to get that together. Bring them over, have them do their jobs, and then once you're stabilized, fire them and find new people. But get stable first.
Yeah, Alan's got his sailing, all his sailing expertise. He's able to apply it to the small council. So he just needs an opportunity. Yeah, I think so. Isn't that sort of what Corley said? You're a smart guy. You can figure it out.
You'll figure it out. Yeah, and he's right. He's right.
Which he is right.
And wait, hold on.
Can't figure it out.
By the way, I have to tell everybody this. I don't know if you know this, but most like when theater was first became a thing, like after the Greeks and all that, but many of the people who worked in theater were sailors. Did you know that? And that's why a lot of the set changes are done with whistling, because the sailors would whistle at each other, but they would do all the flies and all that. So a lot of the expressions in theater, that's why you're not allowed to whistle backstage, because if you
because
whistle,
it actually means something when you do it. And also another fun fact, and I thank you for that, Heidi, because it is rare that I learned something about theater that I didn't know before. But like the upstage, downstage, and all that they do, it's literally because stages were slanted back in the day, so they had to label them like that.
Absolutely, yeah. So
the theater that I was in when I did my last show, it slanted. It was incredibly annoying.
It's really, really hard on your back, actually, and your body.
Yeah.
And they're good with the ropes, because exactly, they know how to use the sheets and everything. So and everything would have been made out of hemp, just like on the boats and stuff. So so I always thought that was really cool.
Practical effects.
Practical, exactly.
Yeah,
a lot. But anyway, so to wrap up, do we want to do? Do you want to wrap up? And if so, do you want to do MVP?
I like to do
a rating.
Like, I didn't want to talk like moving backwards to episode 2. Otto's execution was so satisfying. Finally, that man is no more. Ugh. Also, fuck Jasper Wild up all of his holes. I was gonna fuck you trying to rape her. Like, he deserves a slower death. He deserves to be drawn and quartered. Like, fuck you.
Bye, John.
Drive safe, John.
Bye, Haymaker.
All the holes. All the holes.
All the holes are death wrong. He had too quick a death. Too quick a death. He deserved drawn and quartering.
Is that true?
Maybe a good hanging.
In the opening?
Which part are they?
Not sure about that. I'm not sure.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. Go research that.
To be perfectly honest, I think I skipped the opening this time.
I never skipped the opening.
I don't think I did. Yeah, I never do.
Yeah, I didn't.
But that's just for syncing reasons while I'm doing.
And that's why I didn't watch it, because I didn't want to be sitting there watching the opening while I'm trying to catch up and watch the episode with you. So I just skipped it.
If you guys didn't know, I do always have a watch along going when the episode drops. So if you want to come and see the shenanigans that we talk about while we watch all of the fuckery that is Westeros, come through.
Lol. The from what I can remember of the opening sequence, I know there's one part where I think they show Alicent and HELAENA, and then there's 2 other people that they show that might be Sabbath. It's probably like Sabbath and Manderly, but I don't really remember. I just know that the last part before title sequence is them like foreshadowing the Black Fire Rebellion because the dragon is black. I remember that.
In the House of the Dragon?
In the House of the Dragon tapestry sequence. Like right in the last thing you see right before the title drops is like a black dragon on a bloody field, which is like the Black Fire sigil. So it's like it's like in the future the Blackfire thing is going to happen. But this whole thing is going to end up with the Blackfire thing. It's like
they better not tease me like that. Fuck? They better not play with my emotions and act like they're going to give me the Blackfire Rebellion if they're not going to do it.
Well, I'm
gonna have to go back and look.
Yeah, go back and look because it's been in all the title sequences from like episode 1 of season 3. I don't remember if season 2 had it, but season 3 is like the last thing you see right before the title sequence. It's like it flaps. You see like a black dragon and like bloody red behind it, like going outwards, and then the title sequences. I'm like, so Blackfire Rebellion? Are they saying that's in the future, or are they saying that this whole thing is going to feed into the Blackfire Rebellion? I'm like, why?
Why are you this early on? there's no precedent for that.
I know. That's why I was like,
JD says that it shows the blacks are going to win.
is that what it says? Because it felt so weird.
Okay, you know, think about it in that context, then yeah, I would agree. Because we know, I mean, I guess maybe book readers don't know, but we know where the story ends up, and we know who ends up on the throne in the end. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but it was like, man, if that's the thing, then okay. But it's like it's a really weird way of showing Black victory, showing the Black Fire sigil. I was like, what?
Wait, did they show the Black Fire sigil?
Again, if you go to the title sequence of season 3, right before the title House of Dragon drops, you see the sigil of the Black Dragon with the red blood like pulling out, and then the title. That just looked like the Black Fire sigil to me.
Okay,
because that is the Black Fire sigil.
Okay, no, hearing it like that, no, that makes me think of Team Black.
Yeah,
right now.
I think
maybe
Team Black is Rhaenyra. Like I play,
she's in power right now. So
yeah, she's in power right now, and you know, at the end we know who'll be on the throne. I play Game of Thrones Legends, and they have like characters set into different factions for some of them, and the Team Black, or like Rhaenyra's side, is shown as the 3 heads of the dragon are black. And then there's like a gold or something around them that distinguishes them separately from House Targaryen. So that says to me, the Black Fires aren't in existence yet. So that says to me,
that's why I was very confused. I was so confused by it. I was like,
it's a little early for Black Fires.
Yeah, it's a little early.
I know. That's why I was so weird. I was like, doesn't that happen like 50 years in the future? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, that definitely was not what they were going for.
It was very confusing.
Nobody ever mentions Joffrey has his own dragon. Well, he's got a baby dragon.
He's got a little baby dragon. It's
a little baby dragon. Yeah, he can't ride his dragon yet. His dragon rides him on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I will say, ladies, which character or maybe even scene is like your MVP for this episode? What was your who was your fave person and why, or your fave scene and why?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say HELAENA. I think she was my MVP.
I like it.
Yeah, she. Sorry if I'm breaking up here. I'm having a problem.
No, you're not.
You sound great.
Smooth to me.
Oh, it's saying my page is unresponsive. Okay. No, I just thought like the way she sort of like took control of the situation. She wasn't taking any bullshit from Alicent. That was sort of her, I think, discovering the secret door. The one thing I was going to ask about, what did it mean about I need to see the moon? Do we know what that means?
Thank you. What does that mean?
My theory on that like me and the ladies did talk about earlier. I think that like the moon is used a lot in lore and different magic systems, and I think like our oceans and how the waters flow are affected by the moon, and I think it's that connection that HELAENA is tapping into. I think she's going to get visions anyway, but I think it's stronger when she's in moonlight or can see the moon, which is like how it was nighttime when we saw her randomly in real time breaking into Daemon's fever dream that he was having way in the Riverlands at Harrenhal. Like that's some Arya Stark across the narrow sea touching base with Nymeria from Bravos, that level. So I think the moon helps her channel.
Yeah, I can believe that. I know there's probably something in the books about it. I don't know, but yeah, it's probably like it helps her.
I don't think
open
there
up
is.
Her mind.
HELAENA wasn't a dreamer in the books,
right?
No, she wasn't.
Yeah.
So I was curious to find out if we're gonna learn what that means later.
I hope so. I love what they're doing with her character.
So that's my
Yeah.
MVP. Did you guys do your
Right.
MVPs yet?
Tati, go ahead.
I would say, because I hated the majority of the people, I'm gonna say my baby boy Oscar. My baby boy Oscar, he's just really coming into his
Aw.
own. I love him. He's like, and
I like
he
it.
is a shrewd commander.
Mhm.
Like that crow's feet thing,
Oh,
genius. I hated it for the horses, but genius. Because that helped them gain the advantage and be able to cross to aid in Tumbleton. And also he just like gave Krispy Kreme back what Krispy Kreme gave. So fuck you, Krispy Kreme. And anybody
Hmm.
that becomes a thorn in Krispy Kreme's side is a-okay with me. So yes.
Sidebar before I kick it over to Sphinx. What do y'all think about this statement? In the show, HELAENA glows at times, and so does Rhaenyra when she's at the Red Keep.
I just think it's that aura farming. They just aura farm so much. They glow.
I don't know.
Might be like I've never noticed it, but
Yeah, I say I never picked up
won't
on
go
like
back, yeah.
a glow, so to speak.
That's an interesting theory.
They look. What's the word? Ethereal.
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 Yeah, they
Just
Yeah.
because of like their platinum hair and their like pale skin, they just look like like fairies.
But I mean,
yeah.
and
They look
that's
elfish.
low key how George originally wrote them. Like the Targaryens are like next level sexy. And
Yeah.
They're supposed to be.
if you pay attention to the source material, the others kind of mirror them.
Yeah, like
The
the
others don't look like the ice zombies that they do in the show. That's not how
they're supposed
George
to
described
be
them.
incredibly beautiful and tempting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why the Night King originally was like what was it, a knight.
Stark.
No, it was a Stark. He was a king, a Night's Watch commander that fell in love with another because she was just
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're saying that
so
commander
beautiful.
was a Stark.
Yeah.
That's interesting to think about. I like that.
So I will say
And
I agree.
Heidi is having technical difficulties, y'all. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Hopefully
Yeah.
she'll be back. Yeah, go ahead. Sphinx, sorry.
I just saw some comments in the chat, big upping Laris for the read. I would give him MVP for the much needed, well deserved, overdue read of young
Yes.
Aegon Targaryen. He
Agreed.
needed to hear it. I'm glad Laris said it, walked off or limped off. I'm sorry. He limped away. We went back to camp. He was like, I'm done with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going back to camp where we at least get an apple a day. We got to clean some latrines, but whatever. Like at least we have a place to stay.
Yep.
And then
you're
Aegon
fed, you're clothed.
he just had to come back. And I love when they just sat there next to each other for like a whole minute and didn't say anything. Aegon was just looking like this, and Laris was looking like what do you want? And he was like, just book the fucking ship.
Right?
I was like, there you go. Just book the fucking ship. Get the hell out of here.
The Adventures of Clubfoot and Smeagol.
Yep.
Wait. Heidi, are you seeing us in real time by chance?
Are you good? Are you Gucci?
Because we see you. Are you muted?
Are you here? Are you muted?
Yeah. Yeah, we see you moving in real time, sis.
The man said, what was Aegon about to do? Kill the only ninja trying to help him?
Where is he at?
The last comment.
I mean, exactly. What else could he do? But go back there.
He couldn't do nothing.
And yes, I got you, Heidi. But we do see you on the screen moving about. Your screen is no longer frozen. Can you hear us?
Can you talk?
Are you muted? Okay, we can't hear you right now.
We cannot hear you. Nope. Finally, I'm not the one that cannot be heard this time. Yes. Sorry, honey, but like yes.
All right. Well, while Heidi is trying to figure that out, hopefully before we do the official outro, she'll be back.
Yeah.
So did you have anything else to say? I thought.
No, that was
There I
my.
am.
Oh,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Now we can hear you.
Yay! I was trying to comment. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. It was just frozen on my end, so I didn't do anything.
Bex!
Yay! Bex is here.
Hi!
Bex
I hope you enjoyed your party.
she was
If-
at a
I mean,
birthday.
If you want to come say hi for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
jump
we're just
in.
wrapping. We're doing our vote.
Word.
We're doing our
Alright.
MVP and our vote.
Sphinx, you gave your
sorry,
MVP
my name
with,
is wrong here.
Loris,
Oh,
right?
I just gave my MVP. It was Lars.
Okay.
For the
Yeah.
ultimate read
And
while
yours,
read.
AK?
So who is my MVP?
That's hard.
I just like I want to say baby cousin HELAENA, but I think I'm gonna have to co-sign and say it's Loris. Because fuck
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
Smeagol. Like you absolutely needed to be read for filth because of the disgusting filth that you are. Like, and y'all know for those of y'all that have been watching since season 1, I do not like this kid. He is one of the most fuck ass individuals ever in the Targaryen bloodline. And I mean, look
The
at
only
his
time
mama
I liked him was
and
when he
his
was 2
daddy.
years old.
Right
You
up there
know?
with Joffrey.
Just yeah. It's absurd. Like the only thing that makes Joffrey worse is because Joffrey had ambition. This asshole was so lazy that he just wanted things to be continually handed to him. And when that didn't work out, he blamed the people for not teaching him when he had no motivation at all. You saw how Otto had to snatch him up. That one time he was drunk at Dragonstone. Yeah. Fuck shit individual, and he needed to be told about himself. And I'm glad that Loris did it. I feel like Loris could have been a bit more vicious, if nothing else. But aside from that, yeah. There she is!
Hello, lovely.
The queen!
And since
My
you're here right on
queens!
time,
Yeah.
who was your MVP, Bex?
Oh, this episode, the Clubfoot Laris.
Yes.
That's what. Yeah, that's
mean,
what AK just said.
Fair.
Laris and Aegon. Like, I am absolutely so angry that I am sympathizing with Aegon this season.
Not the anus.
Wow.
Not the eight.
Yeah, we named him.
I mean,
We-
he's an awful character, but like Laris
He's
and
going through
Aegon
shit.
are like the gold, like, you know, they're the standouts this season right now.
They are. They're so
They
good.
really are.
We were saying they need their own TV show spinoff.
They do.
Yeah.
The-
What do we name? We named him Anus. What do we name him?
Crawford
It's
and
either
Anus.
Anus Targaryen or Smeagol.
Smeagol, because Bex, didn't it look like he had like a butthole in his like where his
That's why he's Anus
It
Targaryen.
looks like
Doesn't that
the
look kind-
anus right there.
Well,
Mhm.
I remember when I initially got Fire and Blood, I had
Oh, Penelope.
this girl has cost me $1,500 in the last like,
Ooh.
week and a half.
Wow.
Oh,
But is
beautiful
she
girl.
better
Look
though?
at that. Look at
Is
that.
she better though?
Gorgeous
She
she
looks like
is,
she can catch
though.
a bunch of rats.
Uh-huh.
But-
Does she
oh,
leave
yeah,
you
no.
gifts?
Did she leave you gifts?
Definitely. She loved all the cats.
Did she in the
House
episode?
of the Cats this week.
Yeah,
House of the Cats. Okay.
that's so funny. I love that House of the Cats.
But oh wait, what was I saying?
About
Loris was your MVP.
Oh yeah, well, Loris and Aegon
mm.
were my MVPs of this week. Like Laura's just like laying into him, laying into Aegon, and then like there was acceptance from Aegon, but also at the same time it's like, well, yeah, no, I'm still gonna be like a little shit and like like, you know, just
stabby
with
live from the Red Keep
with the scale. With the
It was the scale then. It was the scale.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Because I was
with
asking.
the scale?
I was asking earlier.
Like when
He
he
killed the
stabbed
guy.
the guy, it was with a sunfire scale.
I thought he
was
had
good.
a
I
knife.
knew it.
Oh,
was
no
the
way.
scale.
We were asking
knew it.
about it. We were asking if it was sharp because when he was sitting there holding it, I was like, did you guys ever think that maybe he might try to, like, say, cut Laris's throat or something, although they were sitting far away from each other? But I was wondering if it was sharp. So obviously it was.
Yeah, no,
See-
it's definitely the scale. And,
Okay.
like, but you know, it's so funny because Laris is one of the worst people in the story, but also like Aegon too is probably even more worse than him. But like, you know, Laris is so political and so diplomatic, but then he was just like, fuck you, dude. You are terrible. And I'm like over it.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Yes.
That's what I said. He got pushed past
Absolutely.
he got pushed
Have
past
you all
his
talk
point.
about like, but then like Tywin Lannister?
Ormond Hightower.
We
The darkest
thought he
bastard.
was dead. Yeah.
No, like the Lannister who showed up.
Oh,
Yeah, we're talking about how we thought-
Hyland.
Yeah.
Hyland.
We thought
I
we
didn't
thought
think
he
he-
was dead.
Did you think he was dead?
Well,
I did.
We
I
didn't
mean,
see his
I
body
but he has such a big story, like
in the books.
in the books.
Yeah.
Like, I
Okay.
mean, he's around for
A while.
So
Yeah.
but also at the same time, it's like, oh, you're dressed pretty well, considering like, you know, you were like shipwrecked.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about though, as Master of Coin, he's the one who sent the gold away, though, right?
Well, yeah.
So he might know where some of the stash is, because he was dressed very nicely.
Probably
I
at
agree.
Castle Rock.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, wait, was he directing them to Casterly Rock, or was he talking about like I can't remember.
One of them was talking about
he wanted
and one was talking about going to Casterly Rock.
Right.
Yeah,
So
no. Talent. Sorry.
It must have been. I'm sorry. But it must have been Thailand talking about going to Casterly
Yeah,
Rock, right?
no, like,
Yeah, because
that makes sense.
Because Larry says, "Oh, so you want Castle Rock to be the new city of the king? Is that what you want?" So yeah, it was either Bravos or Castle Rock.
That makes sense.
To have the king.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy to have two capitals.
All right, Heidi,
who
did
else
you give
hasn't
your
done their-
MVP?
I did. HELAENA.
No, that's right. Yes,
We got three. We got three Larrys, one Oscar, and one HELAENA.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So everyone went.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
We just need to do the rating.
So yeah, what are we gonna? What's our rating scale? You know, sharp dragon scales.
Dragon
Also,
scales.
I think I have an explanation for that. You know, outwardly, I think they will not cut their writers, but if a scale falls off, we know that there's been armor that's been made out of dragon scales.
So you can make it sharp.
Maybe it has a sharp edge to where, if you hold it the right way, obviously it's not going to cut you, but you can use it to, you know, slice a throat or two if you need to.
I was thinking like when it's layered, because it's kind of like, you know, stacked. Maybe when it's like that, it's smooth and it's
I'm
not.
thinking so
but
too.
an
Like
individual.
on the back, maybe not so many scales.
Like,
on
kind
the
of like
actual
fish
back
scales.
of the dragon,
Like
but
fish
more
scales,
like
yeah.
along their wings
Yeah.
and stuff. More.
So we're gonna do it out of
scales.
sunfire scales. I like that.
Sunfire scares. All right, Amy's saying 6 out of 10. Bex, you go first.
I am going to give it 8 out of 10 Sunfire scales. Like, there's some story elements. Like, I will revisit at the end of the season, like some of these like mid-season episodes, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a very good episode.
All right. Heidi?
I really love this episode, and I think I said at the beginning, like there was a lot of exposition. It wasn't like, there were no battles, there were no like there was no action really. There was a lot of intrigue, but a lot of wonderful.
Adamantium, you will not disrespect. You will not disrespect
Adamantium
cousin Balky like
off
that.
Of the internet.
Go to your room. You will not disrespect cousin Balky like that. Okay.
Well, people are saying
what did cousin
strangers.
Balky ever do to you?
I think I'm going to say. I'm going to say 8.75.
Oh, that's high.
Out of I really like this episode.
That's really high.
I really liked it. It was I came at it. It's funny because I was saying back when we first started, I had gone and read it, and people were like hating on this episode. And I was like, I really love this episode. I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
And compared to, I know the first episode was the Battle of the Gullet and everything, and I was like, about that one. This one, I just think it was up my alley. I really enjoyed it. The writing was good.
So you like more of the exposition-y type build-up episodes more so than the action-y episodes?
Those are my favorite, and even in Game of Thrones. I love those. Like anytime like, Tyrion or Tywin or any of those characters like,
scheming and
Queen
plotting.
Of Thorns. Oh my God. Yeah. Absolutely. Intrigue. Palace intrigue. I thought it was really good. Except for Allison.
Right.
She can go
over to
herself.
So I'm the opposite to where I prefer the big action, the big fights, the big oh my God moments. So I'll stick with the rating I gave it last night when we talked about it. I gave it a 7.5. I didn't dislike it. I'll never dislike an episode of House of the Dragon. Like I like them all. It's good TV, even when it's bad TV. It's still great.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
So I just gave it 7.5 just because it was just a little slow. Didn't really pop off too much. Didn't make me go, oh my God. So, 7.5, but I still enjoyed it. I watched it twice. I'll watch it again, I'm sure.
Hi, Ro. It's our friend Ro. Oops, sorry, I clicked on the wrong.
Oh, is that Ro? Hey, Ro.
Hi, Ro.
Good to see
it's
you.
Our friend Ro from Scarif. How are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. I want to get together with you sometime and do something. My friend from Chicago.
I love the name Scarif Scuttlebutt.
Yeah, I know. What's the Scuttlebutt? He has a really great podcast. He does a lot of Star Wars content.
I love
science fiction.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he's a lovely person too.
I need to get into Star Wars. For me, I would say probably like best like an 8, like an 8.10. What was it? Sunfire Scales? Because like it wasn't my favorite. I liked it more than last episode. I liked Laris giving it to Aegon, Oscar outwitting Krispy Kreme, HELAENA practically bitch slapping Allison with her words. All that I liked. So yeah, I think it's a decent 8.10. Also, God, someone saved Darren from Ormond. He's a jackass. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to say that I did like about this episode is it was longer. It was like over 60 minutes, I believe. So that was kind of nice that it was a slightly longer episode.
The first 2 episodes also, they were long too.
They probably were. Yeah. When I was looking at it, I normally don't notice. I was like, oh, this is actually over an hour.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, episode 1 and 2 are just episode 9 and 10 of season 2 because it just it makes so much sense. So much more sense as the last 2 episodes of season 2.
That's what a lot of us said. Yeah. So I will also give it 8 out of 10 dragon scales. I do wish there was more action in this, but we did get some good information to file away. So I'm still looking forward to the next episode. And that's it.
And we're going to be back.
Hashtag team black all the way. Always bet on fucking
Wakanda forever.
But
Wakanda
I do need to ask one question.
Yes.
And but with like not to derail, but who has seen the Odyssey?
I haven't.
I
have not
haven't
seen it
yet,
yet, but it's on my weekend list. If y'all
I
want to
saw
talk about it,
it.
we can do that.
So good.
Well,
I'm ready to talk about it.
When anyone wants to talk about it,
I saw it opening night. I was there.
Did you really?
For 3 hours in IMAX.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
oh,
Wow.
I did Sunday
she
morning
fancy
at
out there.
10 a.m. for a
Wow.
70mm.
Wow.
No.
That good,
I have
huh?
to tell you though, I watched Full Disclosure last night, and it was really disappointing. I didn't see it in the theater, but I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone's seen it. Steven Spielberg.
Oh
Full
no,
Disclosure?
Disclosure
Or Disclosure Day.
Oh,
Disclosure
Yeah,
Day.
I haven't seen that yet either.
We will-
I've heard
yeah.
tons about it.
we will
though.
have a conversation because I saw it and I actually kind of liked it.
Oh, sorry, I broke up. What?
Wait, who plays which Starlight?
Well,
on
Starlight,
TV or like the voice actor for the cartoons? I'm assuming you mean the live action TV show.
Oh, by the way, Bex, I have watched your Rivalry many more times than I can care to admit. I have lost count. It is my new comfort show. I'm obsessed. I'm thrilled. I love the story. I just want them to be happy and safe. I have to say something, and I'm trying to get everybody on it. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them.
I keep hearing about that widely across the interwebs.
Oh my
and
God.
I have
to
not had a
watch
chance to
That
catch it yet.
The song, I see sunshine. Like, I need sunshine. Like,
Oh God, yes. Episode 5 is my favorite, closely followed by episode 6. I can't. I love them so much. That monologue in Russian.
Disclosure Day.
Anyway.
Thank you.
So,
Sorry, I was saying full
so
disclosure.
apparently, Disclosure Day. And
Sorry, I'm saying full
Rivalry
disclosure. Full disclosure, everyone. I watched this
and
Disclosure
Well,
Day.
and Sinners
but
is going to be
I
on the
would
docket
say
at some point.
Disclosure Day has, I think, I mean, it's a very classic Spielberg alien film.
It felt very dated to me.
Well,
it felt like dated because it's like everyone's on their phones now, and they're like, "Oh, I don't think anybody would believe it. I don't think anybody would believe it." They'd be like, "Oh, it's all."
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We should have another
we'll reconvene.
about
So
it.
we gotta wrap
on
things up.
Not a
Everyone's
School
gotta
Night.
go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
thank you guys
Okay.
for being here.
Thank you.
It's been fantastic ride so far. I hope you can join us when we chat about it next week. And if you are watching the antics of Zadie Lestat, come through on Monday. We will be chatting about that. Well, Meeks should be back for that. I think Sphinx might be caught up by then. I don't know.
I'm working on it. All
right. Well, we're getting there. And Bex, Tati, Heidi, if y'all are watching the Vampire Lestat, y'all are more than welcome to come through also.
I'll get caught up.
I'll get caught up. I will get caught up. It's just, again, it's been a hellish summer. I literally caught up to this yesterday.
Word. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Have a safe and lovely rest of your week, and we will see you back here on my channel anyway on Sunday for the watch along, and then we'll be back on with Heidi and the ladies next Wednesday. Catch y'all later.
Episode 6.